The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this it. Representing
from west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama. From yo block to yo, y'all heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Oh, yeah! I cannot believe Snoop Dogg. Yo, my heart has been hurting for the last 24 hours about my friend in my head and in person, Snoop Dogg. And we have got to talk. Plus, whole lot of other bombs going off. You know how the celebrities do. Welcome, everybody, to the Wendy Williams Experience. We have Advice Hour coming up next hour. I'll take your problems going on in your personal life. I'm a woman who's lived a bit, but yet I am not a qualified professional, and I'll lend my opinion to what's going on in your life. I call it Advice Hour. It's next hour. Do you know the singer Amerie? She's got that hot going on right now. She's coming up during the Hour of Truth. And then the rest of the show is filled with gossip. So gossip is what it is. Gossip is what we do. The phone lines are open. It is what it is, people. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
I trusted you for way too long, way too long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. Hey, I said, hey, everybody. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. I am tucking away my frames and getting comfortable in my chair. Yeah. Welcome to the experience. Nice to be here. I'm going to be on BET News tonight. Yeah. Live from the Pink Room. Or actually taped from the Pink Room, the office. You don't see much of it. What did they ask me about? Let me see. I taped it later last week or in the middle of the week. I don't know. I've been so damn foggy. So much has been going on in my head. I swear sometimes you would think that I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. However, you'd be very wrong. But, yeah. What did I take BET for?
Source Power 30.
That's right. Thank you, Trevor. For the Source Power 30. You know, the Source magazine has their Power 30 issue out, and I'm number 29. Okay, it's 29 out of 30, but I'm still in there, damn you. I was number 31. I was a bonus beat last year. I'm in there this year. So apparently BET Nightly News was interviewing people in the Source Power 30 issue, and it was only like maybe a 5-minute, maybe a 20-minute interview, but they'll cut it down to like 3 minutes, literally. You know why I draw a blank on that day? Because me and Art had a big fight. Remember, I told you he opened the door during the interview, and then my day was thrown off because in the bigger picture, you know, it's me and Art fighting. Long after the BET cameras leave, I got to deal with this man. Art, remember that? We had a fight.
Yeah, I like fight with you every now and then, though.
I wonder, see, what would be really cool, because just as they were asking me, how do you deal with your power? I had to scream at you. Through the door.
Well, that was good timing then.
Yeah, it was. And if BET was worth their salt, they would have included that.
Yeah.
Beeps and all. Because she said to me, well, you're in the Power 30. That's a really powerful position. How do you deal with your power? Just at that time, I hear Art jiggling the handle on my office. And he knows damn well I'm in the middle of an interview because he let BET cameras in. And so I had to tell them, hold on before I answer that. What are you? You know, and I'm going crazy at the door. And Art is screaming back, and I open the door, I'm screaming back at him. Now, if they were... See, if I were them, I would include that footage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But include us also making up, too.
They didn't even... No, they wouldn't do that. Because we didn't make up until we were on the radio. Remember? It's like 20 minutes into the show where I addressed you and we made up and everything was fine. I would paint me with an ugly picture, you know, fighting and never making up, never saying sorry. You know how the cameras, you know how interviews do. They can cut it up any way you like, says Omarosa. I still believe she's crazy. Anyway, everyone, welcome to the show. Little Kim, everybody's guessed that you were yesterday's blind item. Oh, well, I'm just calling it out like I see it. Yesterday's blind item was this female rapper's income is dwindling. Now, I love Little Kim, but everybody is saying it's Little Kim, and not for nothing. I'm just like, She's currently contemplating going overseas and having sex with wealthy men to supplement her meager funds. Since she has a name and status, she can charge top dollar. And this blind item was made up by Panache Report. Myra Panache, hello. Sin-Q, hello. Love you all. The obvious name to me was, well, and I wanted to see if it was obvious to you all, and it was. The only person who guessed something else was Trevor, who is a young man in age, but very, kind of like a studio nerd. You don't take that in a bad way, do you? You know everything about the equipment. Like, you're not up on necessarily...
He's a tech junkie.
No,
you're a tech junkie. Right?
It's just, I don't care about them artists.
Exactly. And by the way,
no disrespect to him.
No, of course. And no disrespect to you by saying that. Trevor, everybody, is the man who actually puts together all of the production for the Wendy Williams Experience, and he does a wonderful job. 99.9% of the time, he's not actually in the studio while the show is being executed. However, today, Dave is not here again. Now, what is this, a sick out?
Yeah.
I didn't get a phone call.
I didn't get one either. Did you, Trevor?
Didn't call me.
Okay.
Put that where? Back there.
Okay. Dave, I know you're not up in the Poconos. I know you were in the New York metro area, pulled off on the side of the road, seeing how we execute the show. We'll be fine, okay?
Oh.
Now, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to call somebody, me, and show up to work tomorrow. Nobody believes your wife fell down the steps or whatever else you're saying. Unfortunately, you're the one who put it out there that you kill your wife for $10 million. So therefore, we look at your whole situation like it's going to be deaded. Wow, what is that? Look at all that nuts. Somebody knows I love a good nut. Oh. Look, there's pecans and peanuts. And chocolate-covered nuts and honey nuts. Who sent that? It's a nut stack about 4 feet high. Let me see. The Perfect Gift Company. Dear Wendy, thank you so much. You guys are great. I appreciate everything. All my best, Janine Downing. That's the pimple popper. She is a dermatologist. And for those of you not in the New York metro area, in case you have anything that needs to be addressed, it'd be worth your flight to fly into Montclair, New Jersey.
She's cute, too.
She is cute.
Yeah.
I moonlit. I went to another dermatologist. And my little rash still isn't cleared up down at my ankles. And in a moment, spring is going to be here. I'm going to be rolling my jeans and wearing my candies. And you're going to be able to see a rash. And that doctor that I went to that you recommended, Art, because he's near the radio station, he lost his license years ago. Say, listeners. And he gave me some cream, a prescription. It was a $250 consultation. I'm so mad I could spit. Dr. Janine, I'll be coming to see you in the beginning of March. I can't come now because I'm busy trying to make up for lost time, doing other things. She knows I like a nut, though. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Look at the salted, the unsalted. What is that? The peanut butter cup nut? Yeah. Woo!
Oh, I have something for you. You might want this.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to LA Weight Loss. And all you've done. Anyway, everybody, are you all just gaggulating about Snoop? You know what? I don't want to believe it, but I'm a woman, so therefore I believe anything in terms of men and their level of sexual harassment. Snoop, I'm not saying I believe what you did, but I'm just saying, as a woman, I've seen it on all different levels. From, the remotely treading on legal water to where, I could file something if I wanted to. But instead, I'm like the kind of woman, I'm like sometimes I can be like a dude when I hear certain things.
A little guy says something inappropriate,
Hey.
Do it look like I'm even thinking about you? You strip him of his manhood right there, and then you send him on his way. However, there are a lot of women with every right who will file a sexual harassment suit in a minute, honey. I just don't have time to go back and forth to court. I got a radio show to maintain. Unless I see I'm really gonna... And I really need a good payday. But you men really do need to watch what you do. Because there are women who make their incomes off filing sexual harassment suits. And that is where the Snoop Dogg
situation happened. Perhaps. Now, I don't know. This could be just like a trifling girl, but there had to be a little spark that, precipitated a fire. I'm just saddened. You guys, what?
A little flirting.
Yeah, that's what you call it, a little flirting. Do you realize how a little flirting crosses the line in a lot of cases?
Yeah, when you're rich.
Well, hello? How about a little flirting crosses the line when the girl flirting with you is broke?
Oh.
Okay. You guys, I'm helping to raise money for the Jackie Robinson Foundation. I'm part of a celebrity auction. Spike Lee is a part. Steve Forbes is a part. You can bid on lunch with Steve Forbes or courtside Knicks tickets with Spike Lee or an hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. So in the next break, I'm going to give you the eBay website where you can go and you can bid. Now, if you are outside of the New York metro area, of course, you'll be responsible for flying in yourself, but you can sit in for an hour here on the radio show. If you have a great personality, you can be a part of the show, tape it, and have it forever. We'll give you a bobblehead doll and just we'll roll out the red carpet for you here on the Experience for real. And it's all for a good cause. I'll explain what that good cause is about. It's the Jackie Robinson Foundation. Yesterday was Mr. Robinson's birthday. He was born in 1990. How old would he have been, Jackie Robinson? All right. Does anybody know? 1919. Do the math. Never mind. It's so slow. We're creative people in here. We're not.
Exactly. We're not left brain people. We're right brain people.
Trevor, can you do the math? If Jackie Robinson was born in 1919,
I don't know. I got to do this.
Taryn, you got to press the buttons since Dave's pulling a sick out. Taryn, who's the queen of the interns? How old is Jackie Robinson if he was born in 1919 and he celebrated his birthday yesterday? How old would he have been? She don't know. She's stupid too. 80. All them boobs and no brains. Oh. Filling out the stereotype. Bubblehead. I'm just playing. Keep it here.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
Do you have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, this is Mark Jordan of the BLS Morning Show. If you missed us this week,
we had a great week. Kim Coles, Melba Moore, Larry Fishburne, Rick the criminal attorney,
unbelievable,
Stacey J.
Oh, we forgot about Stacey. Yeah,
talking about The Apprentice.
Forgot about that.
It's
Good
a great
for you.
show, and we're doing a great job, and we are glad that you're tuning in.
That's a big hand you've got because you're patting yourself on the shoulder.
For what? And we're doing a great job.
Yeah, we're doing a great job.
And we do it again this Monday morning, starting at 6.
It's the BLS Morning Show.
107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, this your boy Lloyd.
This is Tawanda Braxton. Hey, what's up? This is Sierra, and right now you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
It's Artie's birthday, and I brought in a bottle of Hennessy, and he has to take a belt, not a shot from a glass, but a belt, once every 20 minutes. Art, how you feeling?
I feel nice right now. Starting to get very moist. Ooh, my man. I'm ready to get laid later on. And Earl all over her breast.
Yo, ladies, you ever Earl on a man's, when they push your head one time too many? I have. Let me be the first. Now, the rest of you won't come out of the closet, because it's happened to all of us at least once.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh, yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Getting ready for Advice Hour coming up next hour. And actually, before Advice Hour sets off, here's something from Upset Jump Off. Who says, Dear Wendy, I have a quick question. I just found out that my jump-off's wife is pregnant. What is the rule in this case? Should I continue having incredible sex or break it off? I mean, there's no hard, fast rule with something like this, but you should just know that if she's pregnant, that A, he will be perhaps more sexual with you than ever, simply because even though pregnant women can have sex, but it can't, you know what I'm saying? It's not that crazy slutty sex that he can have with your whore ass. A. And B, once the baby is delivered, he'll have to be spending more, he'll get in, he could be struck with the family stick, in which case look, he's in deeper with his wife than ever. There is no hope for you in this relationship. Don't you want better for yourself? I don't know whether your jump off who's married has other children, and it might be easy to see a jump off who's married with no children as being a totally single man, but now the child is in full effect, and he's not leaving his wife for you. You haven't indicated that in your facts, so that I'm going with that. So what would I do? I would assume that I could do better and back off. That's all. Shout out to all the jump offs. There is no future in what you do. Hoes. Right before Johnny Carson died, his wife walked out on him. Yeah. See, nobody's talking about that part of things. Well, he was 79. And when he passed, and his wife's name is Alexis. And she's 54, but she's 54 like 38, she doesn't look 54, at least in the pictures that I've seen. But shortly before he passed, she was spending time in a riverfront apartment in Pittsburgh, away from him, to get her life together. She was spending a lot of time in Pittsburgh because she has a sister who lives there, and it's far away from Johnny. Apparently, they were going through some marital problems, and it was an informal separation. So, isn't that something? She was thinking about divorcing him, and now, because she stayed married, and she got the mother load.
Oh, my God.
And she gets to carry the torch of the wife as opposed to the, ex-wife who would have just missed out on, the mother load. 17 years they were married, though. And the marriage started to deteriorate, believe it or not, because of his medical condition. Art, I wasn't going to say, but you know what I'm saying? Look, a 54-year-old woman who is 54, the new 44, she's still very moist and wants her Johnny to come home and park in her garage. But he couldn't. He apparently wasn't at home for a week because he was dealing with a lot of severe respiratory crisis in his last few weeks. And it could have been last few years, I don't know, but I'm talking weeks. He couldn't, at one point he couldn't catch his breath and he was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, and the doctors worked feverishly to stabilize his breathing and get him on a heart monitor and watch him closely for signs of a heart attack or anything dealing with cardiac complications. He had a heart attack back in 1999, and that led to a quadruple bypass. So, his wife, I guess, through sickness and through health, she was like, sickness, I'm out, and now he's out, and she's in the money.
Yes.
So she got the best of both worlds, all the money, and see ya, Johnny. Well, this just in to kind of bring home the whole Bill Cosby thing. Following Bill Cosby's voluntary meeting with investigators last week, probing allegations of inappropriate fondling brought on by a Canadian woman, both ABC News and Celebrity Justice have confirmed reports that the comedian has admitted to having sexual contact with his accuser, but that it was entirely consensual. We're told that Cosby, who has become a controversial figure lately due to his stern lectures on African-American values, characterized the sexual encounter as not intercourse and that it involved primarily touching, reports Celebrity Justice. Sources also tell Celebrity Justice that the woman contacted Cosby months after the encounter. Listen to me, people, because this is important. Asking him for tickets for her and her family to his performance at Casino Rama, north of Toronto. According to Celebrity Justice, Bill Cosby obliged, leaving their tickets at the will call window. Now, as previously reported, the woman worked for the Temple University women's basketball team at the time of the incident. Her lawyers tell Celebrity Justice that Bill Cosby gave the woman what she believed to be an herbal pill of some sort, and that she was legally incapacitated when she says Cosby fondled her at his mansion in suburban Philadelphia. According to Celebrity Justice, Bill Cosby's reps are denying that the comedian gave her any herbal pills. The woman, who now lives in Ontario, Canada, first went to Canadian police over 2 weeks ago. The case was subsequently referred to the U.S. authorities. Celebrity Justice has obtained a confidential police report stating that she went to Philadelphia's civil lawyer before contacting the police, which Celebrity Justice says raises the question, is the allegation about justice or money? Clearly money.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill Cosby already admitted to heavy petting, which apparently this is. He said no intercourse, just touching. He's a man of a certain age, so he doesn't understand what we call that today. Heavy petting. Feeling up. Whoa. What else do we call it? What else do we call that?
The filling up, I think, covers all the areas.
Yeah, feeling up. Yeah. First base.
Oh, that's Ocean Township.
Right, kids? Right, white kids and black kids who grew up with white kids? We call that first base, right? Let me give you more information. What was that sign? What did that sign say? 1 minute, Trevor?
1 minute.
Okay. Are you missing out on a lot of other production work that you should be doing in the other room? Now, I'm going on vacation in 1 minute and 2 seconds, and I need some best of shows, and they need to be stellar for the audience. By you working in here yesterday and today, are you missing out on creating masterful best ofs in the other room?
I'm getting a little behind.
All right, Dave, see what you're doing? You pulled off on the side of the road listening to the show?
And I got to do an extra hour now.
Oh my gosh! Yes, the gangster hour. You're gonna manage.
But you've never known me to not get something done.
Exactly. You know what? That is the motto of the show. Yes. It is what it is, which means we'll get it done regardless of cooperation or lack thereof. It's my man, Trevor Intern. That was him 15 years ago. Now he's Trevor Employee.
Trevor Hollywood.
Trev Hollywood. He's on the come up. It's the crazy laugh.
The son of Scale, the father of Miguel.
Hey, Mercado. Aren't you jealous?
Wendy, man.
Yesterday, I don't know if you heard, Little Flips gave you a nice shout out on 106 and Park. He was just shouting you out because you broke Sunshine before everyone was playing, and he said after you played it, the whole country started.
Of course!
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
If you think about it, what would you say is the one sound that moved the nation? Jazz? Bebop? Rap? Nope, it was this. That's the sound of the internet. You know, the World Wide Web, the information superhighway. And its composer was Dr. Philip Emeagwali, an African-American, one of the recognized founding fathers of the internet. In 1975, Dr. Emeagwali theorized the Hyperball International Network of Computers, a linked collection of computers talking to each other across global boundaries. Today, we know it as the World Wide Web, and we move freely across cyberspace. This February, Toyota recognizes that Black history is still being made today. So the next time you log on to upload, download, or just check your email, remember, Black history is closer than you think. Toyota, moving forward.
The controversial Punani Poets are coming live on stage starring in Roulette, an exotic cabaret. Valentine's Day for one night only. Roulette is sexy and hilarious rhythm and blues cabaret of urban tales, human desires, and consequences. With special guest R&B artist Dwayne Wiggins from Tony, plus BET's Bad Girl of Comedy, Cheryl Underwood. It's at the Tribeca Performing Arts Center. Roulette is a mind-altering cabaret of erotic tales. You've seen them nationally on HBO, BET, and Playboy Television. Now experience them live. Join the Punani Poets in Roulette. Valentine's Day, Monday, February 14th at the Tribeca Performing Arts Center for one night only. Critics from New York, the Dirty South, and up and down the West Coast are raving about Roulette. Valentine's Day, Monday, February 14th. For tickets, call the box office at 212-220-1460. That's 220-1460. Or go online to PunaniPoets.com. Tickets are on sale now.
Buyers Enterprise event in association with GGB Entertainment and the Punani Poets.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it's safe to say.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience. This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
Part 1.
What's up? This is Chad L. Coleman, a.k.a. Cuddy from The Wire.
This is Jack A. Harry.
Yo, what's up? This is Keenan Thompson, you know what I'm saying? You're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS 107.5. Hey, I really gotta know.
Yeah, Art, are you over there? Are the phones okay? Okay. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Hello. Little Mo has a new CD coming out. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the show. Shout out to Jermaine Dupree. I saw you last night on Missy Elliott's show. I loved how your telephone was ringing. You know what I'm saying? That I don't like that show, but there were some elements about it that were funny, like Jermaine's phone ringing constantly. Jermaine, you know, is the president of Black Music over at Virgin Records, my label. And shout out to Lionel Rittenauer, of course, you, JD. Shout out to Jennifer and Leote. Shout out to Till and Ronette. Shout out to Glenn Delgado, the money man. Wendy brings the heat. Firestarter was already taken, everybody. I had to change that. Remember that Drew Barrymore movie? Okay, so I couldn't use Firestarter for my compilation CD. So it's called Wendy Brings the Heat. It's on Virgin Records. It'll be out in May. Executive produced by Question Mark Entertainment, a.k.a. my lover. A.K.A. the wind beneath my wings, A.K.A. my husband. Damn him. And I do have to say, you all, co-executive produced by me, because I've been keeping up with every single damn track in and out of the studio, trying to manage my crap, walking in and out of the studio with all kind of rappers and singers and stuff. And I understand Jermaine Dupri actually has something for Wendy Brings the Heat. So JD, shout out to you. I know he has his solo, another album coming out, a JD album coming out this year. Later this year, there's a Puff album coming out. I know 50's album's coming out. But I have a lot of confidence in Wendy Brings the Heat. I think that it's going to be a silent but deadly. Like a poop that doesn't make a noise, but you feel the effects in the whole room. So shout out to the good people at Virgin Records, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Everybody, I'll remind you of it in May when it hits stores. But it's Advice Hour now. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello.
I love your show so much. This is my first time calling, my first time getting to speak to you. I'm so happy to speak to you. I love you.
Thank you.
Now, my question is about the Kegels.
Okay.
Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm?
You're extra sensitive.
Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable.
Oh.
I mean...
Very much so, but I'm trying to get my exercise on, not get off.
What? Okay. Follow what I'm talking about, right? Because you might be, your meat might be squeezing your hood while you do your Kegels. What you might want to do is do your Kegels with your legs straddled something so your meat doesn't squeeze your hood.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, straddle something so that your Kegels don't have your thighs pushing your pink meat and your pink meat squeezing your hood.
Well, I have a big pink meat, so...
I understand, girl. I understand.
It's kind of hard, but, it's more so if I lean forward when I do the Kegels, I notice. If I lean back, then I do it, it's okay.
Here's the thing. Are you sitting in a chair? Do this with me.
Okay.
Open your legs so that your knees are as far apart as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty flexible here now. Okay.
Put your booty to the back of the chair and line your back up straight.
Okay.
All right? So then there's no thighs pushing any pink meat and nothing pushing your hood.
Wow, and I feel nothing.
Now Kegel.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wendy. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye. Yeah. Shout out to all the ladies with the big hood. All right. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Baby Girl.
Hi, Baby Girl.
Okay, I listen to your show every day.
I appreciate it.
I'm a school bus driver. Okay, so my question is, all right, I'm 32. My fiance is 56.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a 26-year gap. But, okay, the thing is, we've been together almost 3 years. I've never met his family. I've never met his kids.
Well, his kids are probably near your age, right?
His kids are older than me, but you have a younger daughter that's 9,
okay.
And he tells me, well, she's not ready to have you and her mother in her life, and I'm like, I'm not trying to take her mother's place,
right?
All I do is want to just meet the child.
So what happens during the holidays? Like he's with you and then he goes with his family?
Okay. Thanksgiving he's with me. Christmas he's with his daughter.
Okay.
But it's like, okay, he lives in the Bronx. I live in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And like I be feeling like some kind of way because of the fact that he lives all the way over there and I live all the way over here.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm like getting a little tired.
Well, I've never dealt with a man who is 26 years older than me, but I could only imagine that a man who's 56 years old, he's got his life so set up that things like you meeting the family aren't important to them. As a matter of fact, they almost bring more drama to the situation because now his kids know that he's messing with a woman younger than him and older than the youngest. You've got to choose. Now, what are you looking to get out of this relationship?
I'm just looking, basically, really, I just want to be happy.
Okay, no, that doesn't say it. At 32, do you have children?
No.
So are you looking to get married?
Yeah, we're engaged.
Now, let's talk real talk. Are you engaged with a date or engaged with a ring?
Yes.
How'd you do?
On my birthday.
What's your ring look like?
It's a diamond ring. It's nice. It's white gold and yellow gold mixed.
Okay, what's the date of your wedding?
It's probably September 25th.
Probably.
Or we're going to wait till next year.
Till 2006?
Yeah.
Who decided to wait until 2006, you or him?
Me.
Okay, good. Why wait until 2006?
Because I want to be sure that this is the right thing to do.
Okay.
Am I being selfish?
Yeah, no, you're not being selfish. You're actually wanting the things that most young women want, but a lot of times older men who are settled in their lives don't understand that we want. You need to have the same conversation with him, and it needs to start with, I cannot marry you because I am feeling uncomfortable about, and then you fill in the blanks.
Okay.
I've never met your family. I need to meet your ex-wife. I need to meet your 9-year-old, your 40-year-old. I need to meet everybody in between. I need to, come on, man.
Oh, I talked to one. Okay, I talked to one of his daughters.
Have you guys ever talked about children yourselves? Do you want children? Does he want to give you children?
Yeah, but he's saying not right now. We can't afford it. Stuff like that. Because his children is high. Da, da, da. And for me, I want to have a kid. I'm 32 years old. I'm not getting no damn younger.
Okay, you need to have the same conversation that you're having with me with him. You don't sound disrespectful. You sound like a concerned, loving fiance.
Thank you, Wendy.
And you should have this conversation, like, tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish you well.
Yes, thank you. And I love your show, Wendy. I am so proud of you. You are my inspiration.
Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. It's so scary when people say that because, no, I'm not an inspiration. I am a mess. Real talk. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, it's Wendy.
How you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing okay.
I need some advice, some serious advice right now.
Okay.
Listen, I have a girl, right, for 10 years. We have twins together. They're 8 years old. Now, throughout the whole 10 years, right, I've been in jail. No, like half of it, I've been in jail like 5 years. But like she was always there for me, you know what I'm saying? She bought me my teeth when I needed it and all that there.
Okay.
But I come home recently, right? Mm-hmm. And I come to find out now she's dealing with women.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have no problem with that, you know what I mean?
As long as you can be in on it.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
What you're not prepared for if she's a full-blown lesbian and doesn't want no part of a man.
No, I'm saying like, nah, she wants a part of me. I know that. But she's a freak like that.
Okay.
So now, but after I found that out, I come to find out that she had sexual relations with my best friend also while I was in jail.
Who's a male?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who's a male, my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she tries to deny it or whatever, but I ended up finding out. But I looked past all that, right? And then I tried to get back with her on the strength of our twin daughters.
Right.
And come to find out, after I got back with her, she was having relations with another man. You know, one day I came over there, she was like, yo, don't come, you gotta leave, all this other stuff. So like, you know what I mean? I come to find out she's having relations. So she like, yo, I want to part to you. So I guess she see that ain't work. Now she's in a bad situation. She's about to lose her house and the kids and all this other stuff. And now she's like, she loves me and all this. You know what I mean? And like, I'm so confused, like, and she knows how I am. Like, I got plenty of women, but like, when it comes to my kids, I always try to be there. And I told her that when I come home, but like, after I found out that she was dealing with this man, I just started doing my thing. So now she wants to get back with me. And I don't know, like, if I should get back with her. Like, the trust issues with her is just so crazy right now.
Well, it sounds like you have a problem with being faithful, too, because you said you have plenty of women. It sounds like you all would be better off co-parenting your twins until you get all of your issues together. I mean, she's dealing with bisexuality as well as hetero infidelity. You're dealing with infidelity yourself, as well as you trying to get back on the town, as Shine says. But you're trying to get your work and you're trying to get your credibility out here back up, right?
Understandable, but she knows the type of person I am, you know what I mean? She know I'm a good guy. It wasn't like I came home and automatically started dealing with these women. I found out that she had sex with my best friend, so I'm like, man, listen, I might as well get back and do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so crazy because of the kids, so now she's in a real bad situation. She has no help. Ain't nobody going to do nothing for her.
The best I can tell you is what I told the woman before you. You know, communication, it sounds so corny, but communication is key in relationships. You have to be able to have this conversation with her.
I do.
And what does she say to you? What does she say to you? That she doesn't want any parts of you?
Nah, she says she loves me and all. She's sorry and all that. You know what I mean? That she's willing to make it work, do whatever it takes for, like, the pain. Like, I can't just get over the shit that she done to me. I do it for cursing, but I just can't. It's hard for me, and I can't tell her that. You know what I mean? So right now she's thinking things is all good, but it's not.
You should tell her that, though. You know what? There's nothing unmanly about sharing your pain regarding your girl tipping on you. You've got to talk to her the way you're talking to me, because life stops for no one. You have to know either that you're going to co-parent from afar or that you're going to make it work as a family. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And only you know your situation, but you got to talk to your girl. And I mean, you have to talk to her the way you're talking to me.
I do, but she feels like I owe her this. Like,
all right, then you have to learn how to co-parent from afar and get over love for her. Co-parent and move on.
And she's used to having people take care of her. She don't work. I've been going all these years. She still ain't got a job. Like, I don't
well, you want to know what? She sounds like dead weight and a half lesbian and a cheat.
Ooh.
And what you need to do is get yourself together. If you've been in jail for 5 years, you really
no, not 5 altogether. Like, year or 2 years, but it all added up to 5.
Yeah, but you know how people in the working world look at that. You got your record. You got twins to take care of, man. Try to get your life together. Co-parent from afar.
I got a good job. I'm doing very well.
Good for you.
This situation, though.
Okay, well, I would suggest more conversation with her.
Should I leave her? Just leave her alone and just do what I do for my kids?
Yes. Since you're asking me, yes.
All right. No problem.
Take care.
Thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet Susie or whatever. He said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Color brings new life to ordinary hair when it's customized color from the JCPenney salon. Get the highlights, the lowlights, or brand new hue customized for your look and busy life. Their expert colorists have more than 7,000 hours of training with the pros like Matrix, Paul Mitchell, and Redken. Why wait? Make an appointment today for fresh, affordable color. Call 800-542-5565 now for the JCPenney salon nearest you.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
We have 2 CDs for you in this prize package today, and some other nonsense from the Wendy Williams Experience collection, including I Love Wendy Williams buttons and Wendy Williams Experience bookmarks. They're hard and they're plastic. And then when you read, you can use my bookmark to mark your books. It doesn't have to be my book that you're reading when you read anything. Or you can use it to break into your man's house to find out who he's with. It's stiff enough you could slide it through the door like a credit card, girl.
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh, rang-a-dang-a-dang-a-dang. My mic is not on. Why am I talking through another mic around the room? Hello? Is my microphone broken? Vinny! My microphone is broken, and I swear to goodness, I will not move to another microphone. You have to deal with this mess all day long. Now, we got 4 mics in the room. Now, why is my mic the broken one? What you're hearing right now is me talking through Art's area. Don't turn that around. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I don't know who you kiss and where your germs are. Taryn, if you get me my Lysol from the office, I'll then talk in somebody else's microphone. And on the way back to the office, can you please ask the engineering department to come in here and please
work for a change?
Yeah. Would you say and work for a change? No. But just hurry with the Lysol. All right. Because this is really disrespectful to our listeners.
And to the Queen.
But I will serve you up the advice hour just like this, just to make my point. Because I got a button over here, it's not working. Crap, Hollywood.
This mic is on.
Yeah, well, figures. Everybody's mic works but mine. I'm not using another microphone. That is the microphone of our guest. You know, Game, China. I don't know where those people's mouths have been. I'm not using that mess.
Especially China.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Jenna Jameson used that microphone.
Ooh.
That mouth has been everywhere. Taryn, hurry up. All right. Now let me see. I have a choice. Do I use Jenna's mic or Art's mic? Whose mouth do you think has been around the world more? Let me spray both of them down. They say with Lysol it takes 30 seconds to work. So just hit the Amerie song. Do we have the Amerie song?
Yes, it is.
Amerie's coming up next hour. Just give me 30 seconds for my microphone, Art's mic. I'm using Art's instead of Jenna's only because I can put my finger on him to choke him if I catch something. Give this Lysol 30 seconds to work. Yeah. All right. Never, go. Never, go. Oh, Amerie will be in on the Hour of Truth. Okay, I think. All right. Has that been 30 seconds?
Yes.
All right, let me put the little condom on the microphone. All right. No glove, no love. Thank you, Amerie. Amerie will be in next hour, 15 minutes from now, for the Hour of Truth. We'll be breaking it down. Young Amerie has slid into home plate with probably the hottest R&B single in the streets right now. Love that song. Amerie. Okay, now listen. There is an 18-year-old who's dating the manager of a rapper that we all know. Now, only in the studio, Art, am I going to reveal who the rapper is. And I'll just say this. Now, you can think of a hint to give. In the meantime, let me read this. All right, Hollywood, as much as I'm loving the music, it's distracting me from the thought because I just want to start reminiscing. Yeah, no, just pull out the music. It's okay. Hollywood. There you go. Dear Wendy, I'm 18 years old and I'm going through a dilemma. We can work on my microphone, though, too, because I'm feeling funny about talking on Art's damn mic. All right. I'm working through a dilemma. I met a man like a year ago named, I'm not going to say his name. I knew him from day one. I knew from day one that I was too young for him. He's in his late 30s. Well, as time grew, I learned that he was, and he mentions the name. She mentions the name of the rapper. I will just tell you, this is a rapper that we all know. He's currently making music, and he's part of a set. Okay. He was the manager of a blank and a whore in his own right, but who cares? He is buying me the world, Wendy, because of his age and his weight. His weight? Does this rapper's manager have a weight problem? Because of his age and his weight, I became attracted to another artist that he manages, and we became intimate. This guy is closer to my age, and he and I are cool since I met the manager. The manager has been so kind to me, even though I know I'm not his real girl. He bought me a car, lots of jewelry, gives me a weekly allowance. So I don't feel so as though I don't feel so good about having a relationship with his other artist. And on top of that, the artist says that if I tell, I will ruin his relationship with certain members of the set and the manager. The artist has propositioned me to set up the manager to get a nice amount of cash for both of us, but I've turned it down. So like I said, the manager has many other women, and I just happen to be one of them. I'm not even the youngest one. Mind you, this girl's 18. The manager's in his late 30s. So I flew with the upcoming artist to Georgia 2 weeks ago when it snowed, and we were in the midst of having a great time when the manager called. So the artist starts acting crazy on me, jealous, and the artist hits me. Art. Damn. Why do I have to do everybody's job? Where's engineering? I need my mic. I'm not feeling comfortable. Then he called up my friend, a chick, and had sex right in front of me. Damn, to make me mad, and it worked. Oh, the friend must have been in like another hotel room or something. And it worked. I cried all night, and then the next morning I flew back home. I do have my own money. So I got back home and decided to leave both of them alone and tell the manager the truth. But now I'm pregnant, and I'm 2 months pregnant, and I was having unprotected sex with only Joe. I know that the sensible thing to do is to have an abortion because I'm enrolled at Seton Hall as a freshman and life is just starting. But my conscience is killing me to do that. Should I have an abortion because the man is old enough to be my father, have the baby and ruin my career? Following in my parents' footsteps, I want to be a doctor. I have already confessed this to my parents, and they vow to help me either way. What should I do? Joe says that since I was messing with the artist, he isn't claiming the baby and F me. What do I do? You're on your own, number one. I'm not going to sit here and tell... I'm pro-choice, but it is not my position to tell you what to do, A. And B, judging on who this manager is managing, you might want to get an AIDS test, too. How they doing? What are you asking me what to do? This is all too complicated for me.
This is the thing. This is the clue.
Soft and pink, that means have the baby and fall in love? Hell no. Do you have anything hard and black over there?
No, that's the clue on who the rapper is.
Oh, that's a clue on who the rapper is. Oh, shut up, stupid ass. You can't hear Art because I'm using his mic because my mic is broken and the other one was used by China and Jenna Jameson and Flavor Damn Flav. Hell no. And then the third mic is too far away. The goose doesn't swing all the way over here. I can't tell you what to do, young lady. I know what I do, though. Nothing would stop my college fun at Seton Hall. Not saying anything, I'm just saying. And your parents are doctors? Oh, I know they are mad gel. I mean, not jealous. I hate to say that. But mad at you for doing. But, you'll have to make your own decision. You were old enough to lay down with no condom. Now, be old enough to deal with the consequences.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, shout out to Kimora Lee Simmons. Art's not in the room, so I took the chance to open up my own mail, which I normally don't do because, people can be really vicious, when you got the mouth. You know what I mean? You never know what kind of mail you're opening up, but this one looked really juicy. Turns out to be a cute, cheesy, but cute, though. Little bag from Baby Fat. It's a little makeup bag. I can keep this in the office. I'm going to use it in my office. Thank you, Kimora. This is, if this is you who sent it, it might be your, and then a bunch of, it's like a whole package. It's got, speaking of a hoe, here comes Amerie and here comes Art. No, Amerie, I'm just playing, girl. Hey! Amerie's here. Hey. Hi, honey. Oh! Congratulations on everything. I don't see a nose job. Amerie, did you get a nose job? Come sit.
What is she talking about? I heard you say that one time. And I was like,
no, you didn't get a nose job.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see a nose job.
No, not at all.
Let me just really observe you in every light, in every angle. Turn to the side. No. Turn to the front. Let me see. No. And look at you. You're so natural and cute. She's got on a gray. What'd you say?
Gorgeous.
In a real natural girl kind of way,
that's
right?
That was Amerie.
Just fly. Look, her teeth are still as white as ever.
Thank you. I had to stop with the Crest White strips.
Yeah, but they make your teeth sensitive.
Well, no, they make my throat too dry.
Do they?
Yeah, because it is like, I guess, bleach or whatever.
Yeah.
And I sing, obviously, so I was like, I had to cut it out.
Amerie, you look okay. Amerie is wearing. First of all, your shoes are to dye. Are those shoes or those boots?
Thank you. They're boots.
Fabulous. Look at those. How much were those?
I can't remember.
Snake skin and what? Oh, look, Art. They go all the way up. Art's a footnista. Wait.
Wait. I heard about the foot fetish thing.
Yeah, he's got a foot fetish. Do you pedicure all through the winter?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I just I like it.
Yeah.
Mine usually lasts about 2 weeks when I get like a French manicure. French pedicure. So I usually keep it. And it makes me feel good, so I know it's there.
It's kind of like good underwear and a Brazilian
wax.
wax.
Makes you feel like.
What do you do down here for your area? Do you Brazilian? Do you have a landing strip? What do you do?
I change it up.
Yeah.
I change it up.
Do you always keep it groomed? Because me, I always.
Yeah, it always has to be.
That gives you a pop in your hips when you walk,
just
doesn't
when you're
it?
walking, it's just like, you know.
Yes.
It's sexy from outside back in.
Yes.
It's good.
Now, what kind of jeans are you wearing? And just regular jeans or
True Religion?
True Religion jeans, and then sweater. Theory sweater.
Theory.
And she's got on no makeup, a little bit of lip gloss. As a matter of fact, it looks like maybe Vaseline or something. It's so clear. You got a natural glow about you, Amerie.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
And I see you're rocked up. You got, what is that, 2 apiece? 2 in each ear?
I think like 1.52. I think
nice.
Something like that.
How your mom and dad doing?
They're good. They said hi too. They said hi. My dad is actually recording you right now in Hawaii because he's in Hawaii now. He got back from Iraq.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that.
You didn't tell me he was
went
in
to
Iraq.
Iraq and he got back a couple months ago, and now they're in Hawaii for a while. So
Yeah.
my mom had to go to church. My dad was just made a deacon.
Congratulations, Mr. What do we call
Mr.
him?
Rogers.
Congratulations, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, he's a deacon now.
Wow.
He's recording for my mom because she has like prayer meetings. So
yeah.
Amerie,
everybody, is a friend to the show. We were the first radio show across the country to play Why Can't We Fall in Love.
That's right.
She went on. That was a platinum single.
No, it actually. I don't know.
Gold album, platinum single.
Gold album. I don't know what the single went.
Can I get my gold album for my old
let's
home
talk
office?
about the plaque.
Okay.
I don't have a plaque either.
Okay.
No one has a plaque.
Oh.
Because you definitely would get a plaque.
Yeah.
I think you at the award show. I would definitely get a plaque for you. But we were going to get it, and then they were going to do this like presentation thing. Because I was like busy. I was like, well, just have them send the plaque. And they were like, no, they really want to present it to you.
No,
and
they
do
don't
it.
have to present. Just
I was
sing.
like, okay, well, maybe next go round, just give me both plaques.
Yeah.
So we'll just do it like that.
So now you have this song out of Get It Right, which is absolutely...
No,
that was Jennifer Lopez.
That's Jennifer Lopez's
I'm sorry.
record.
No, but you want to know what? Yours is the hottest R&B song in the country at this particular point.
Thank you.
Now, you use the same producer as Beyonce, Crazy in Love, and I hear the similarities.
It's the Go-Go. But see, I had the Go-Go in the last album.
Well,
but
you're a DC girl, so you know the Go-Go.
So, it was good.
This is a package of condoms from Kimora Lee Simmons and Altoids and stuff like that. Kimora, I haven't used a condom in years, girl, but I'll save them and give them to my friend Amerie and my other friends.
Oh, thank you.
They're called Groove condoms.
Wait, I
Let's
think
see.
she had, you know what?
They probably come with the pinhole already in it.
Oh gosh. she had a goodie pack, and she was giving these out at the fashion show.
Was she?
Yeah, they were. I was like, what is? There's like a whole little kitten stuff in there.
So
shag bag. Yeah,
is your status letting you sit front row during Fashion Week at the fashion shows?
Well, I was front row at the last one. I went to a whole bunch of shows last time. A whole bunch of them. It was good.
Nice. What do you? I smell something. What are you wearing?
Escada collection.
Sounds very good. Look
which
at
they're
you.
about to discontinue. Which I don't know why, because they have the new ones now, like Escada Tropical Punch and Ibiza and all that. But I used to like it, but I really like the classic smell. You know what I mean? Like the other ones kind of remind me of they're kind of younger a little bit. So, but they're discontinuing.
Well, you're growing up now, Amerie. How old are you?
I just turned 25.
Oh, you're so old.
No, but like in 5 years I'm gonna be 30, and it's not bad.
Have you dropped the boyfriend that you were with when you were at Howard? Because when last we talked, I knew it was going to happen, but I just said, let me fall back and let it go.
Yeah. And for kind of similar things to what you were saying, actually, when I was here, it was
you're
just
about to take off and you're
busy
and you can't be tethered to home. And it has nothing to do with hard feelings. It just has to do with when it's over.
He's a really cool person. He's a really cool person. But we just were, I think we were already going in separate directions a little bit already. And then, he was still trying to he was trying to find himself. You know what I mean? Because we're that age where you're just trying to get into your own thing. And then I was so busy doing my thing. And then being a female who you're already kind of really independent, and the more independent I was getting, the more I would want to look for that.
The video for your last song with the coochie shorts and you're walking down the streets, if I was your man, I wouldn't be able to take it because my mind would be swimming about what you're doing when you're off in Amsterdam and Germany and LA and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what video I'm talking about? What video was that? Was that
for what? Fall in Love.
Was that?
We just did the new video.
Yeah?
Okay. We shot it for 22 hours.
Okay.
And the video, I have to say, I directed it with Chris Robinson. It's the first time I
Nice.
A lot has changed since the last time around. Just like getting in as a woman.
Yes.
I'm sure being in control of your own career and things like that.
Barely. Okay.
But it's the first time that I actually didn't just have input, but actually co-directed it from the treatment to being there at the monitors to choosing the fabrics that the girls are gonna wear, to all that stuff. And the video is hot. Like Chris did his thing. It's sexy. I know you're gonna love it. I
love it, Amerie video.
I know you're gonna love it. It's different from my other videos.
So when is your CD coming out?
May 3rd.
Let's hear a little taste of the Amerie single, Trev Hollywood, while we're, just in case, because people in Shreveport, I don't know whether you get it like this. Get it while the getting is good. This is Amerie, and this song is crazy right here.
Thank you.
So, Amerie, when does the CD come out?
The CD comes out May 3rd. It's called Touch.
Touch.
Yeah, it's I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
I co-wrote everything. I'm executive producing the album. Like from inception, just really being a part of everything. And really, last album, I didn't really address like the more sensual stuff. You know what I mean? I talked about, I didn't really realize that everyone was so like thinking I was so goody-goody the last time.
Yes, hello.
But I caught the best of show
with
my interview on it. And I was listening to it. I was like, I sound so, I don't know, just like so new.
A little naive and young.
Yeah,
with a boyfriend that was your college boyfriend.
You could just tell like where my head was, you know what I mean? Which is not bad. But I was just like, I sound so little.
So now how are you now? Turned out by the industry?
No. Because you know what? I had a No, I'm still me, but I think before I was more like, people will never do anything bad on purpose.
Right.
People just aren't like that. Like, I still have a problem with leaving my purse around because I'm always like in stores and then my friends are like, I'm gonna be over there. And my purse over here. And I'm like, who's gonna just walk up and take somebody's purse? That's not their purse. Why didn't they take it?
Right.
But it's like before you could hear in my voice, like, wow, she thinks that there's no bad people in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just to hear that. It's
and now you're a little bit more jaded and aware, which is a positive thing. Where do you spend your primary living time? Here in New York or DC?
I moved up here. I moved to New Jersey.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so I moved to Jersey.
Where do you live? On Rappers Row over there in Edgewater?
No, but I was there.
Okay.
But I recently,
that's where all the rappers live.
Yeah, it's crazy because when I went to the Whole Foods there, I saw some people and they were like, so we'll never see you out, but you only been here for a little bit. I'm like, how do y'all know how long I've been here? And
because you lived on Rappers Row.
Before.
You should have talked to me about it. You want to keep your business yourself? Don't live on Rappers Row.
Pathmark, you can't go to Pathmark, you can go to Whole Foods.
Right.
Nothing.
Rappers Row, for those of you who aren't from New York City, is on the other side of the Hudson River, which divides New York and New Jersey. It's Edgewater, New Jersey. There's a bunch of pricey condos to buy or to rent. There's one car wash, and even if you don't see people in your building,
I still go to that car
wash. I go there too,
okay.
and I don't even live near there, but they do a nice job. What do they call it? The Perfect Touch or something like that? They don't use a brush, so that they can really shine up your stuff. What are you driving? Because you only go there. Arrange. You got rims on it and stuff?
No, and you know what? I was, because I used to live in Texas, so I always had this kind of thing. I was like, let me give you some nice rims on it,
Then you realize all that stuff puts you on blast.
Not only that, but I kind of think I like the more classic stuff now.
Yeah.
So it's just regular.
Well, not only that, but you're still single. So when you're driving your Range Rover, you don't want the killer following you and killing you.
Yeah, it's when I moved there, I realized how people really know where you live.
Yes, honey.
And I didn't think that because, Wendy, I was there. First of all, I was there for maybe 3 months. Secondly, I was in LA because I was doing a movie. So I was only in and out.
But they know.
And they were telling me, like, we never see you around. We just heard you just live there. And I'm like, how do people get all this information? I don't even talk to anybody.
So you bought a detached house someplace a little deeper in the suburbs of New Jersey.
Further in.
Yes, where you've investigated the privacy situation and you feel private.
Yeah.
Now, who are you doing now? Because, you got the sex glow. Who's giving it up?
No, I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling right now.
Do you have boyfriends? Look, you're 25. You're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Dating around.
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to
jinx
anything because that always seems to
Are
happen.
you on the
to
brink of
people.
falling in love?
We'll see. We'll see.
Is it a famous person or is it a regular dude?
No. I don't. You know, that's one thing. That's another thing that I said. Remember, I told you in the beginning when I first. That's something I do not want to explore.
Yeah.
Dating people who are out there, because you know, next thing you know, you hear it in a rap or something.
Yeah.
About your problems. So no, that's nothing like that.
So is he a man of means at the very least?
I don't want to say.
Is he black, Asian, or white?
I don't want to say anything.
Amerie.
Wendy, you're killing me right now. Let's revisit this.
Okay, at another time.
Yeah.
Look.
Maybe I can have something else for you.
Do you have a large female lesbian following? I think
I
have
do.
you had to put the lesbians in their place?
I went to one show, and there was a girl who the security guards had to get because she was trying to get on stage, and she was like trying to rub my leg. And you know, I'm performing, and you know, I'm not going to be offended by that. This doesn't offend me or anything like that. But she's just like trying to rub my leg, and every time I walk, I'm just like lifting up my leg higher to make her on. And there was another time I went to a show where I was actually singing to a girl who I didn't know she was a girl because she looked like a man.
Okay.
And after the show,
like that girl from Missy's show. Wait, hold on, Amerie. What was up with the girl with the white tank top last night on the damn show? I don't even watch the show. Yo, Missy, it looks like a dyke fest. That whole show, all the women, like what is up with that? And then the girl, Amerie, the chick wasn't even rapping. She was singing R&B like somebody want to fall in love with that. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I only saw one episode, but I can't watch those shows. I'm not a reality show fan.
You're not?
No, but I definitely can't watch the talent ones because I feel too bad. I feel so bad for the people who go on there and they just like crush their dreams. And I just feel bad. Like, what happens when they go home? Like, they probably want to like jump off a bridge or something. But
were you offended by the Tsunami song?
You know, I didn't hear it. I heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about it, but I didn't actually hear it. Mm-hmm. But I'm just very surprised that anyone would do that.
Me
so
too.
I think they're like suspended now or something like that. Is that what's going on?
Who cares? We're worrying about what's going on right over here. Did you just clear the food out of your teeth on the microphone?
That was not me.
Who was that? Was that you? Look, please don't give any you know, didn't you hear it? Keep it here, everybody. Amerie's in the studio. We'll be conversing with her still next.
It's Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years, and he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I can't party.
Yeah, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, and Amerie is in the other room recording drops for the radio station. Hey, this is Amerie, and you're listening to the best of the Wendy Williams Experience. Those are drops for the lay people. And so me and my crew are in here discussing the nose. And I said, I don't see it. And Taryn, queen of all interns, says, well, maybe, but I'm not really seeing it. And Art said, nose jobs and all, I poke a pin in my condom just to run a baby up in her. Why is that?
She's a gorgeous person, inside and outside.
She is.
I need a baby with a nice look and personality.
And good hair.
All
right. By the way, everybody, the Game is saying that he is yet to spend the money that he's made since signing with Aftermath back in 2002. He says he's living off his drug money. Oh, yeah, friend to the show Game is still talking gangster. You know, he says that he was a successful drug lord and he became a rapper. And here's his quote. I still ain't spent my advance money. I didn't need nothing. I already had cars and ish from my drug dealing days. I got a Range Rover, a Harley, and a Cadillac STS DeVille. I'm going to get that new Bentley coupe when it comes out. That was a quote from Game, Amerie.
You know what?
He got a drive-by at his Compton home.
Really?
You know, he wasn't there, but you know he's a tough talker. Have you met Game?
No, I never met him, but I saw the 106.
But he's better looking in person than on TV. And on TV, he's not bad looking. But
I think he was particularly good looking, though.
Well, wait until you see him on TV.
I saw him on. That's what I saw
in person.
But I can't believe he said that because when I saw the interview, I was like, wow.
That's the part where your hood goes limp. Because the tough talk is kind of like, you know.
But he seems so level-headed when I saw him on his 106 interview.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, yeah, you know, it's for my kids and just want to do this thing. I was like, he seems like a really level-headed guy. I was like, I hope he does really well.
Yeah.
So,
who's collaborating on your CD? Everybody, Amerie's in the studio. Her new CD is coming out May 3rd. What's it called?
Touch.
Yeah. The first single is the one that What's it called again, Amerie?
One Thing.
One Thing.
That's
Here's
right.
one thing I just can't
Do your part.
get with.
Do your
Who is collaborating on that? What kind of watch is that, Amerie?
Cartier.
That's very nice. And little diamonds and stuff. Did you go out and buy that yourself,
simple.
or was that a gift?
It was a gift, actually.
From a lover?
No, from my manager. From my manager.
For bringing him all that money. Who's on your CD?
Well, right now we don't have any collaborations. I am doing something with Carl Thomas, though.
Okay.
And I'm going to do something on his album, too, which is
Hi,
really
Carl.
cool. Hey, Carl, what's up? I'm under pressure because I'm like, he must be in the studio for like a day. And I'm like, I got to write this part so I can have him be in and out. I don't want to have to keep having him come back and everything.
Maybe he would like to luxuriate with you. Oh.
He doesn't give me that vibe.
Oh.
He doesn't. He doesn't give me that vibe at all. But you know what? I don't really get that vibe. Maybe guys hide the vibe or something because I don't really get that vibe when I meet people.
Well, maybe
they're on their best behavior.
Or maybe people are scared of rejection, so they don't show you their hand.
I hate that, though.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
What kind of car do you drive?
That's annoying. A Range.
A Range Rover. That's right. I asked you before.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
It's
I
okay.
know. What's the matter with me? I got so much on my mind.
I have to keep it clean. I have to go to the car wash.
I'm
again,
losing
though. It's
focus.
just
Here's
a
a fax from one of your fans. Dear Amerie, love your new song. Bring the go-go music to the masses. It's about time. That's from Dave and Mark. You're sick, they say. And this one says, Amerie, I just want you to know what are you saying? Oh, I just wanted to know, what are you saying on your new song? It sounds like you're saying gobble, gobble, gobble like a turkey. What are you saying? By the way, I love the song. It's hot.
Thank you. It's just, my sister asked me the same thing.
What are you saying?
Na, 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 oh. Na, 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 oh.
Oh.
Na, 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 oh. That's it.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, just a riff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wrote all the songs on your CD?
I co-wrote. Co-wrote and wrote, yeah.
Very
Co-wrote
nice.
and wrote.
Well, I want to wish you much success on this new CD. May 3rd, everybody's called
May
Touch.
3rd. It's called Touch.
This is Amerie's second time to the experience. And for those of you who aren't as familiar with Amerie, I apologize for conducting this interview like everybody has nothing better to do but keep up with what goes on here.
Everybody listens to you all day.
Let me quickly review. What is your descent?
Korean. My mom's Korean and my dad's black.
And your dad's black. Shout out to the people.
Why does it have to be just because a mix? I hate that.
He's turned on.
When people are like, oh, that's just, like, I know that people don't mean it as an insult kind of thing, but when you say, oh, yeah, I'm mixing, they're like, yeah, that's... Asians and black people make some pretty babies. It's like just assuming that because you're mixed, it's like,
this
it's
is work
just
for me. I'm just paying bills right now. This is not the real me. This is art like a party.
Really?
I'm
Really? That's a good one. So later I'm going to get the real art. Is that
Let's meet the room, everybody. Do you like Arthur?
He's cute, but he has a foot fetish, though, right?
Yeah.
I have nice feet.
I know you do. I've seen him in pictures.
I do.
Let's look
have
at your
pretty
feet. Can we look at your feet?
Sure.
Go ahead. You take off your boots. Artie, you come over here and take a look. What? And here's Art's business card. He's Arthur J. Evans, executive producer of the Wendy Williams Experience. Look, I'm going to share a gossip story with everybody. You take your shoes off. And in the meantime, everybody, they say that the late TLC star Lisa Left Eye Lopez was working on a secret project with Brandy's brother Ray J before she died. And apparently Ray J is half through with his album and being put together by the Okay, Art, come over and take a look. Oh, wow. She flung her sock like a sex striptease. Lift them up. Lift them up.
Wonderful.
Artie, take a look at them.
Wonderful.
Would you like to kiss them?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
How they smell?
Wonderful.
Can Art luxuriate on your toe for just a moment?
Sure, yes, she can.
Art, come back. Everybody, I'm going to put my microphone.
How much you going to give me?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Turn down the music.
Oh, he's rubbing it on his face.
Let me see you deep throat her big toe. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Oh my goodness, no.
I'll do a dry light. I won't do it.
I'm feeling abused.
No shit.
I feel so violated.
Wow. Is that your... Oh, he rubbed it on his crotch. Is that your favorite kind of pedicure, a French pedicure?
Yes, it is.
Mine too.
It was, but now it might give me flashbacks.
Amerie,
aren't you going to get my boot? I took it off. Aren't you going to get it for me?
Amerie, I would like to thank you for coming into the studio.
Thanks
You have
for
no
having
bunions.
me.
Those are nice feet, though, Amerie.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, she needs socks.
No, the other way.
Hood.
The other way. The other way.
Better learn how to do. Look at him. Look at him all subservient, like slave for you.
Quickly.
Haven't done this in a while.
No, not like that.
Oh, tell him. Be the boss. That's right, Amerie. Take control.
Turn it over. Wait, twist it? No? Okay, that's better. And pull it up.
I'm learning this.
This is a hot song, too.
Gently. Don't tear the boot. Here, let me help you out a little bit.
I did this job.
There you go.
Now you can do that part.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Marie, ladies and gentlemen. Boots back on. CD coming out May 3rd. It's called Touch.
That's right.
Single, We Love. I forgot the name of it again.
One Thing.
Gobble, 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 go.
I do the
It's Thank you, Amerie. We wish you well. Please come back.
No, I definitely will. And God
whatever.
Do your thing.
Thank you, Amerie.
I have a boyfriend. He wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43. She's 38. And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Amerie is gone. Thank you so much, Amerie, honey, for coming up to the show. And shout out to everybody at Sister to Sister magazine. I got my March issue. I'm sitting here perusing it. Look at Carmelo Anthony and Lala. They make a very handsome couple. Don't they make a good-looking couple? And I see in the new Sister to Sister, Jamie is sharing with us that Escape is back together after 7 years of being off the scene. They got a new album coming out. Now, there's one member of the group who has been replaced. That's Candy. Everybody else is still in check. Latasha, Tamika, Tiny. And Candy chose to continue to work on her gospel album. And so that door, they say, is closed forever now. They asked her, but oh well. In the meantime, they got another girl named Keisha Miles to replace Candy from Escape. But Candy was the big writer, right? Candy was, she was the writer girl of the group. In the meantime, they originally asked, before they locked down the girl Keisha to replace Candy, they asked this girl, Latavia Robertson, you know her from Destiny's Child. Now, you would think that she'd jump up and, at this opportunity, because possibly Escape can come back in full effect. But instead, she turned it down because Latavia was working on her own gospel album. She said no thank you. And at the time, she was boning Brandon Casey from Jagged Edge. But that was when Jagged Edge was saying something. Now Jagged Edge, what are they, all drug dealers? Bad ones at that. They all been popped. You know what I'm saying? So their future is nowhere. And shout out to Jagged Edge, friend to the shows, but I'm saying that was real sloppy the way that all went down with you all. Quite a disappointment. And Latavia, at this point, probably wishes that she took the job. Oh, well, Keisha's got the spotlight. In the meantime, little Tiny, the one with the turned up nose, and I don't say that in a negative way because that actually sets her apart from the rest of everybody, not just the girls in the group. But, by being so short and so yellow and that nose, turning up like a little pig, but cute. Sometimes the differences that we have in our looks, the imperfections are the things that make us cute or stand out. You know what I mean? So, Tiny, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just trying to describe who you are in the group. But she's in love with T.I. They say it's ridiculous love. And they have a son together, too. You want to know what his name is? It's one of them names, y'all.
Stop it.
King T.I. Shut up. Yes, honey. King T.I. Now, Tiny, I know you're only 4'11", but girl, you've lived a bit. You are old enough to know better than to name some baby King T.I. It's all good. They love each other, though. She's actually spending her time flying around from concert date to concert date with T.I., from city to city, little Tiny from Escape. And now she's getting ready to get back in the spotlight. I guess she's got to fall back from that a minute. But they are ridiculously in love, and they've been together for 2 years. So, back up off Tiny's man. T.I. is taken. Shout out to Adrian Lloyd on the check-in. He is a banker in Arizona, but he always listens to the show, and he says regarding Amerie, I agree with Art. Amerie has been my screensaver at work since 2002. Her feet are worshipped by me daily. Art, you are my hero. There you go, Art. Janet Jackson, everybody, is looking to make peace with MTV. From what I'm understanding, she's in talks about a new project, and they say from MTV that it's something you'd never expect from Janet. And the project should be announced in the next week or two, and it's going to hopefully mend the relationship between Janet and MTV. In the meantime, you know, Janet is supposed to be celebrity host or whatever, showing up at a Super Bowl celebration on the eve of the Super Bowl, but she will not be at the big game. She'll be at that celebration with Jermaine Dupri and excuse me. And you know, once again, shout out to JD. I got a chance to check out On the Road to Stardom last night while I was making my tortellini and vodka sauce.
How was it?
With a side Caesar salad.
Oh, how was it?
Without the anchovies, and it was very delicious. It was all great. You know, so I said, well, what am I going to do while I'm, you know, waiting for the water to boil and stuff? Excuse me, everybody. Me and Art seem to have some sort of Julia Childs competition with our food behind the scenes.
Yeah, but I don't taste yours, though. You taste mine. You don't bring any of yours in.
Because I usually eat it all. When I make my food, it's, you know how I am about my food, too. When I make it, I covet it.
Right.
I worship it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, where was I going with that? What was I just saying? Help.
You were making your vodka sauce and stuff.
Oh, when I was watching On the Road to Stardom. And back to the girl who's all cut up with the Gall t-shirt on and the jeans. What the hell is that all about?
She's had a lot of problems in her life, though.
No, I'm not talking about the problems in her life. I'm talking about if you're going to be an R&B songstress, you need to tuck that away. Oh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because aren't guys supposed to be turned on to you unless she's doing something that, hey, it hasn't been done before, where an R&B songstress strictly is catering to the women, like the lesbian faction, in which case, more power to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just couldn't figure, like, she was all hard in attitude and all cut on stage and, you know, like that. And then I was so distracted by JD's phone ringing. And now that he's in his new position at Virgin Records, you can imagine, you know, what's going on, you know, with the telephone. And then Janet calling and needing to find out where he put the deodorant or whatever. You know, the phone was popping. Shout out to Mona Scott. You know, Tina Marie, respect to you. That profile is crazy. There's close-ups on Tina Marie. I mean, she got all this right here. But she's a woman of a certain age. Why not? I would just think that if she was still on the concert circuit, that she'd want to pull it together. Just, am I digging myself a hole? Okay, let me back up. Respect to Tina Marie. Jackie Robinson would have been 86 yesterday. The baseball great would have been 86, and it is my pleasure to be part of the Jackie Robinson Foundation Celebrity Auction. And I'm going to give you the website. You can go to ebay.com/Jackie Robinson. Let me just tell you a little bit about the foundation. Anybody within the sound of my voice, you can go on and listen to some of the stuff that's being auctioned. Courtside tickets, one for you and one for Spike Lee, and you guys both watch the Knicks. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? Lunch with Malcolm Forbes. Is Malcolm Forbes dead? It's the other Forbes, maybe. Yeah, Steve Forbes. And a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I don't mean to be selfish. I don't know what else is being auctioned off. I know an hour of co-hosting the Wendy Williams Experience is on there. And if you bid and you're the highest bidder, I just want you to know that there's a little addendum to that co-hosting thing. If you've got the personality of Brian McKnight, then you'll just fall back and observe. But if you got the personality of, like, Mariah Carey, who to me has a great personality or whatever, then you'll be right up on the mic. Also, we're going to prepare Wendy Williams prize packet, including the coveted bobblehead doll and, you know, buttons and keychains and all like that. You get a chance to meet everybody here on the crew, and we're going to order a nice dinner. So you'll be able to luxuriate for an hour here on the Experience. And you can go to Jackie Robinson. You can go to ebay.com/Jackie Robinson and find out what's all doing. Now, let me tell you just a bit. Let me take a moment to tell you about the Jackie Robinson Foundation, as this man would have been celebrating his 86th birthday yesterday. First of all, this foundation was put together by his lovely wife, Rachel Robinson, back in 1973, and it provides 4-year scholarships to to college students, as well as developing educational and leadership opportunities for students of color with strong capabilities but limited financial resources. Jackie Robinson Foundation has supported over 251 students with scholarships attending 89 institutions of higher learning across the country. And these students go on to effect a 97% graduation rate. So this is a good thing. I am so glad to be a part. Excuse me. And we all know that Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball back in 1947. Today, he's a legacy and, a pioneer. And Jackie Robinson, happy birthday, sir. He would have been 86 yesterday. And the eBay auction goes from actually yesterday to Friday. The auction stops on Friday at 2:00 in the afternoon. And the highest bidder, I know, for the Wendy Williams prize, we got something nice for you. We're going to make a whole nice little thing. Okay. All right. So jury selection's begun with the Michael Jackson trial, and they say he hasn't even looked over, like he's sitting in the courtroom indifferent. Michael, you better act like you are fighting for your life, because at this point you are fighting for your freedom. I already got the cell halfway closed in my mind. Art?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do.
See, that's a shame because Art is a huge fan.
Yeah.
See, I'm a fan from, back in the day. I can't, today, but Art has been a big supporter even of today. He says, a bunch of people who want money. He's totally oblivious to the possibility that it could all be,
They've let too many Negroes go this past year, so.
What?
You got to get one of them. They've let too many Negroes go this year.
Yeah. Well,
somebody got to get caught.
Well, Kim, Gotti.
Well, they're not caught yet, but.
Shout out to you all. I don't mean that, but I'm saying. Why doesn't my microphone button work when I go to clear my throat? I mean, I'm trying to turn off the mic, you all. I don't mean to phlegm you up over there. They say yesterday, sitting in judgment of Michael Jackson will cost jurors up to 6 months of their lives. This trial is going to be going on forever. I love it. I'm going to be tuning into E for the next 6 months of my life. I know where I'm going to be when I get home from work. But it didn't sit too well with, they say nearly half of the 300 citizens who filed into the courtroom. There were thousands of media people and about 150 loyal fans. 150 to support Michael Jackson? Oh, that jail cell is 3/4 closed now. 150 fans to support? Wasn't this man supposed to have thousands of people out there flying in from all over the We Are the World? The thrill of the celebrity courtroom drama wasn't enough to woo 138 candidates. See, some of the jurors were like, who asked to be excused for reasons ranging from pregnancy to, I'm too old for this. One man said he couldn't serve because he was under house arrest. Oh, Michael, the door there's an inch, it's pulled too. When you pull a door too, it's not quite closed, but a little, oh, yeah. One man couldn't serve because he was under house arrest. An aerospace worker told the judge that he had 2 satellites to launch by April. Jackson himself, clad in white, ducking non-existent sun under an umbrella, appeared upbeat and smiling as the trial got underway. The judge did not say which jurors would be let off the hook. He said he was very pleased with the 176 of the 314 prospective jurors quizzed yesterday who said that they could serve. Child. The old lady says, here's her quote, "I'm just too old to serve. You don't look..." Oh, and the judge said, "You don't look a day over 60. She's claiming she's 75. She knows she's 75, the new 60. She looks good, but on this day, I bet you she wished that she was 75, the new 80. Plus, I have a multitude of illnesses," she said in the courtroom. She said, "My sugar's up." Oh, my goodness. Hey, Wendy. Art, interns, first of all, Wendy, let me congratulate you on the success of the past and the future. Girl, your show is truly, should be illegal, and it's truly addictive. Let me tell you about my mature aunt and my cousin. They've got to have their daily dose of the Wendy Williams experience no matter what. Yada, yada, yada. Shout out to Aunt Laura and cousin Stephanie. And thank you so much for turning us on. Happy birthday to Steph. I'm going to be on the BET Nightly News tonight at 11 o'clock. This was just taped last week. And, the Source magazine did the Power 30 issue. And so BET Nightly News decided to track down some of the Power 30, of which I'm in there. Thank you, Source. And so, FYI, I don't know what you're doing at 11 o'clock. Normally, I'm on E. The entertainment channel. You gotta watch when you say that these days. I'm on E at 11 p.m. But tonight, I'll be on BET. If I remember, I make promises even to watch my own crap on TV, and then I fall asleep. I get the itis real quick.
TiVo.
What? Huh? Keep it here, everybody. More to come.
It's Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get your book. That book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, it's Mark Jordan from the BLS Morning Show. If you missed it this morning, comedian actress Kim Cole stopped by.
You lost 25 pounds? How many pounds? Actually, 24 pounds on the show. I'm not supposed to tell because it's a reality series.
Okay, wait, you
lost
24 pounds?
24 pounds.
Well,
look
behind you can find it. And CNN legal analyst, attorney Rick Herman stopped by as well.
This is real personal for this guy. He eats, drinks, sleeps, trying to convict Jackson. Michael beat him years ago, and the guy has never given up on it.
So how can he have a fair trial with a jury of his peers if they're all non...
Well, Michael peers, I don't really know if that exists on this planet. But.
Hey, we'll check you out tomorrow morning on the WBLS Morning Show. That's Paul Mooney, Ellen Claycorn, Ann Tripp, and yours truly, Mark Jordan, on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
And the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey, everybody. Alrighty, now 25 minutes after 5 o'clock here at the big WBLS, and it's Wendy Williams here to talk to you about LA weight loss. Oh, LA weight loss has been around since 1989. There are 650 LA weight loss centers nationwide. Millions of people have lost millions of pounds on LA weight loss, and I am proud to say I am part of the club. I've lost over 15 pounds on LA weight loss and managed to keep it off at least 3 months now. Being overweight, less energy, lower self-confidence and self-esteem. Worse yet, obesity brings on some major health problems, or even just being overweight, including high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, osteoporosis. Look, I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm not having it, okay? I've been on the yo-yo diet plans, up and down, and now I finally found what has worked for me. And it'll work for you. And listen, with the LA Weight Loss Program, they personalize your weight loss program for your individual lifestyle. I am telling you the truth here. They consider your medical and lifestyle situations and factor all that into developing your individual weight loss program. With LA Weight Loss, well, I can tell you this. It's a unique combination of regular foods, not prepackaged, not frozen, not powdered drink mix, nothing like that. You go to the grocery store, you buy your food, you go to restaurants, there's stuff on the menu you can eat. It's LA Weight Loss, and it works. With LA Weight Loss, you lose the weight, not the lifestyle. It's simple, affordable, and maintainable. I'm not saying do what I did, but I'm saying do what I did. Lose weight with LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's 1-800-448-TRIM. I would not steer you wrong, and I would not tell you I lost weight with LA Weight Loss if it really didn't go down like that. 1-800-448-TRIM. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for sponsoring the Wendy Williams Experience. Who's going to Brazil? Well, I'll tell you what. If I was single with this new LA Weight Loss, no lie, I'd wear a string bikini and no top. And it's not because I need to be, because I'm still probably the lady at the beach where, you might say, nobody want to see all that. But it's in between my ears. It's up here. Like I am like a new person in my head. A few pounds off my behind and whatnot, but a new person in my head. I'm not going to Brazil, though. Adimu is. March 18th through March 26th. Brazil is paradise where dreams come true. Oh, it's our big tour. And we do it every year with Trendsetters Tours. And so I'm going to give you their telephone number, and you prepare for the trip of a lifetime. Write down the dates and get ready to travel with Adimu from the middays here at WBLS. March 18th through March 26th. Call 888-873-6332. And lastly, in this break, I wanted to invite you to be caller number 11 on the phones right now. And let's play Joey Trivia. Okay? Now, here's the question for you. Do you watch the Joey Show on NBC? Okay. Well, they're sponsors of the show, too. And we have a Joey prize pack for you. The gift pack includes some Joey stuff. Plus, you go on to qualify for a trip for 2 to Los Angeles to tour the set of Joey and meet the cast and whatnot. But first, you got to get in it to qualify to win it. All right, so if you watched Joey last Thursday, followed by Will and Grace and The Apprentice, then you'll know the answer to this. What card game does Michael teach Gina to play in Vegas? You got the answer. 866-GET-WENDY, and you'll pick up your Joey trivia package from NBC TV, home of Joey, and your radio station, 107.5, with today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience on WBLS. Hey, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience here on the radio. Thanks so much for turning us on. Don't forget, Wendy Williams is on fire on the red carpet on Thursday at 11 o'clock on VH1. It's my red carpet special. You will see the best of the red carpet run-ins, including Ruben Studdard. Nothing has popped off from Ruben since then, so it's real poignant. When I ask him, Ruben, it's time for you to step up your game, I tell him, you got 15 minutes of fame and 10 minutes are already up. Now, what you going to do? It's time to take that Southern mentality and put that where back there. Shout out to everybody down south, but even you know what I'm saying. You know, you got to be gangster about yours and grab that spotlight while people care. And so he goes to me, ma'am, with all due respect, I am from the South, ma'am, and this is how we do. I was like, yeah, okay, then I'm watching. And that was like a year and some change ago. And here we are, and Ruben is still, what? No, what? I think he's lost a couple pounds. I don't know. I just wish that when people got the opportunity of the spotlight, that they would recognize that they only have 15 minutes of fame. And you really do have to grab it by the throat and choke it until it falls off. Yeah. Choke that chicken, Ruben. Oh. By the way, on page 42 of the new Sister to Sister magazine, I don't care whether you buy the whole magazine or not, but it's the March issue with Cutie Pie Mario on the cover. Open to page 42. There's a crazy picture that features, along with it, or it's 6 women in the picture, but Halle Berry and Beyonce are in the picture. I can't really explain their expressions, but you just have to look yourself. No, Art says it looks like Halle's going to say, come holla at me later, girl. How you doing? No, I mean, while I'm sure Halle's had a few how you doing moments, namely with Oprah, I don't know. Beyonce just looks at look, Trev Hollywood. Do you see? Isn't that like some crazy? That's a crazy expression of body language on both ladies' part.
I got this later. How you doing?
You think Halle's saying that about Beyonce? Beyonce is like, Tramp, please. I'm not how you doing.
Maybe it's just that's how they caught the picture.
Yeah. Dear Wendy.
Look how she's grabbing around her waist, though.
Yeah, but you're supposed to grab around the waist. I'm not looking how you doing. I'm just looking at, just you decipher what you think for yourselves. Just, Shout out to Bella in Newark. She says, Wendy, just a little information for you. Nas Baby's mother, Carmen, is releasing a tell-all book about her experiences with Allen Iverson, Jay-Z, among others. I know. I found out about that yesterday. Well, I'd rather have Carmen come up here than talk about it. She only lives right around the block. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nas is married, so she can put that part-time job alone. They're not getting back together. Allen Iverson's married, so leave that alone. And Jay-Z's in love. She doesn't have nothing to do but take care of Nas' kid. Man, I hope that Patonksy Tuckin Phil or whoever that damn groundhog is. What does he see his shadow and then there's more winter? Or not? Look, tomorrow's Groundhog Day. And I don't know about you all, but it's going to be a very important day in my house. Because I'm ready to take winter and put that where? Back
put
there.
Put that where? Back there.
Thank you, Vivica. It is time to disrobe and reveal. I mean, winter clothes are great and everything, but haven't you had it up to here? I'm just ready to peel. Well, shout out to Raven. Raven is determined to win the Jackie Robinson Foundation Wendy Williams prize. So he's going to be the highest bidder, he said. He said, Wendy, watch. I'm going to have that hour on your show, girl. Watch and see. Do you have any ideas? Any idea how bad I want this? Girl, I won't pay rent this month if I have to. So he's willing to bid his rent money. Thank you, Raven. Hey, you guys. So Baby from Cash Money, he has a jewelry collection that has recently been appraised for $7 million. Oh, I'm too comfortable with you all. You know what? Hey, you know what, everybody? Shout out to all the affiliate radio stations. I got to let you in on a secret, okay? Every day I try to play it off, but I'm going to let you in on something. New York City, you already know what's really good with the Gangsta Hour. Listen, when I sign off, which is in about 4 minutes, I'm really yanking your crane because I stay here at my perch for what I call the bonus Gangsta Hour here at my flagship station, WBLS. And I don't play any music. I just talk. It's like a talk show. And I just love the Gangsta Hour so much. And for some reason, I always feel like I'm robbing you all. You know, what's going on in South Carolina, Shreveport, Flint, LA, you know, Hartford, Philly. I always feel as though you guys are leaving the party and the party is just beginning. I'm on for 5 hours, okay, not 4 hours. So now the jig is up. This has been going down for the last, I would say, 4 weeks. And I am, or maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Whatever. I'm loving it, okay? I don't play no music, nothing. Now, the bonus hour, the Gangsta Hour, is not a part of syndication, so it's not coming soon to your local radio station because then they'll try to inject music in it and just F it all up. You know what I'm saying? But I invite you to come on the website of my flagship radio station, WBLS.com. I don't know how you get there and what you link to, but I invite you to join me for the bonus hour because, I love it. We don't play any music in the background. Turn that music out. Let's get ready for the bonus hour. It's a talk show just like this. No stopping for music, nothing. And we take phone calls, and it's a cross between gossip and advice. We just really show our behinds during the bonus hour. I love it. I love it. It is the best. Mostly I needed some place to hang out before getting in the traffic. And, you know, I find that by staying for an extra hour, the traffic is like little to none, and I'm home in like a half hour. As soon as I get in the door, I'm doing homework. Look, he's 4. Does your 4-year-old have homework? My kid has homework like 2 or 3 times a week. It's simple homework, but I check every night when I get home. It's a homework check. I am so frightened of the years to come in terms of school and stuff. Because right now, I'm good at checking this homework. But what happens when, you know, E equals MC squared? Mommy, what's the answer? I don't know. Ask your daddy. You know? Mrs. Lopez? See? Oh, man. Who's going to, you know? Oh, God. Look, about Snoop, he's being sued for $25 million. This story's been everywhere, but I'm surprised that nobody's really talking about it today on the show. Apparently a woman in sexual harassment. Those are all the details that I know. Could that be my Snoop? I don't know. Well, you never know. Because what is sexual harassment?
He's a married man with children.
Oh, I forgot. You're right, Art. Damn that tramp. Yeah, just as he reconciles with his wife and tells her he's going to put down all that Girls Gone Wild porn mess. You know what I'm saying? Coaching his son's football team. He's back with the Chief, though. But still, that doesn't make him a bad man. But this right here, it splashed all across the news and stuff. Anyway, everybody, I love you for listening today. It is really time for me. See, here's where I'm being fake. It's not time for me to go. It's time for me to go to the bathroom and reapply my lipstick and get ready for the Gangsta Hour. For those of you leaving the room, I will speak to you tomorrow, same time, same place, same bat channel. For those of you staying, go to WBLS.com and join me as we really get into it on the bonus hour. Bye, everybody.
Peace, party people. See you later.
I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
I I know you all are mad. I'm mad at myself. Why the hell did she have to share? I don't know. I have no... You know why? Because I am not a good liar. I was feeling guilty. Like, I'm saying bye, but I'm not really saying bye. I'm saying, now we're just getting started. We're just getting started. New York City, Tri-State, the phones are wide open at 866-GET-WENDY. Let's get it on. The bonus hour, the gangsta hour is coming up next.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
No disrespect, man, but it's 3 minutes after, 4 minutes after, 3 minutes after 6 o'clock. Welcome to the gangsta hour, everybody. You can turn it off.
Can I have some volume on my headphones, though? That's the only thing. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. No, I got it. Yeah, there we go. It's right where I need it. No, turn Mary out. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, off is what I meant. Yeah. No disrespect. Hey, hey, Mary. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the bonus hour. It's very nice to be here. Oh, I forgot, no sound effects. After the bonus hour, we do all of our own sound effects. All our how you doings and da. I'm glad to be here with you all. Okay, in recapping some of the stories that I talked about earlier today, then I have new stuff and we open up the phone lines and whatnot. I just have fun here. I feel like I'm in my living room with my shoes off or something, you know, just so informal. I love it. So, you know, last week is when I was telling you guys, and you might have heard from other sources, that it was being said and reported that Game's houses, he has like 6 houses next to each other in Compton, all lined up, and they were all shot at. You know what I mean? So now Game's people have pulled him off. They're saying his promotional tour, I guess between the houses being shot at and the DJ that was step 2 and the greasy talk that's going on around the country when he does his interviews and stuff. So they've pulled back on, you know, putting Game out there for promotional stuff at this particular point. But Game is still talking tough. He says that he hasn't had a chance to spend any of the money that he was that he was you know, fronted and then subsequently earned from Aftermath and Dr. Dre. He's still living off his drug money. See, that's a lot of tough talk. That's, you know, that's a lot of tough talk. It's kind of, it makes my hood go limp. Because, like, I don't want to hear... Girls, you see what I'm saying? New phrase. Hood go limp. It makes my turtleneck go in. Oh, the bonus hour is not for the faint of heart. He says... First of all, we're not strangers to hearing him brag about, you know, dealing drugs and being, you know, gang affiliated. But here are his quotes. I still ain't spent my advance money. I didn't need nothing. I already had a car and ish from my drug dealing days. I got a Range Rover. I got a Harley. I got a Cadillac ST S DeVille. And they asked him, well, you know, okay, anything that you're planning on doing with the money, you know, this new money now. And he says, I'm going to get that new Bentley coupe when it comes out. I don't know, I'm just kind of turned, you know, I don't like to hear that tough talk because real gangsters don't talk like that. I'm not challenging Game to nothing. I'm just simply making a suburban observation from the mean streets of Ocean Township, New Jersey. Even we can see that, you know, real recognize real on all levels. Yeah. And I'm just, you know, just saying. What did we do during Advice Hour today? Why does it seem like it was an hour that didn't even happen? It seems like I've been here all day. Did I tell you guys that a clown from the Howard Stern show tried to step to us I'm not even going to mention the name nor dwell on it because I think he just wanted something. I'm out family day, okay? It's the 3 of us. This clown comes over. Now, I'm taking off Scooty's jacket and whatnot, and he comes over and he said, yeah. And he ended up getting kicked out of the restaurant and like that. But it's, you know... What was that? Dear Wendy, I need your advice. I'm 43 years old, and I just got married 4 months ago to a man who's 36 years old. We were together for... this might be more interesting. Hold on. Anyway, but you know what he kept saying, though? He said, come on, hit me. You know, tell telling my honey, well, I'm sitting here with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a scene in the Ruby Tuesdays.
Well, why? Over what?
Because he's a bottom feeder from Howard, and he was trying to make headline news, I guess, over here. You know what I'm saying? And it just weird, a black dude from the show, just trying to make headline news. Fortunately, honey held his head. Baby wasn't paying attention. The cops came, the manager, they kicked him all out, and we got our meal comped. So I ordered me 3 more martinis and said, call me a cab. Look, okay. I'm not finished with this, okay? Dear Wendy, I'm 43 years old, and I just got married 4 months ago to a man 36. Okay. We've been together for 3 years before we got married, and before we got together, I just got a divorce from being married for the last 15 years. And out of the relationship, we have a daughter, and she just turned 18. Okay, remember, she's 43. Okay. Wendy, to make a long story short, I came into my house last night to find my daughter screwing my husband.
Oh!
I said no sound effects.
Oh, no, we had to do it on that
No,
one.
you do it.
No music beds.
There you go. That's it.
That hurts.
No, this is organic.
Oh, Lord. Might as well pack my stuff up there.
Yeah, well, you pack up that little computer because we don't need none of that. You stay on the sound effects. And when we talk about Brian McKnight, you say...
Damn.
And then Taryn, you say,
how you doing?
All right. Now that we got that straight. Welcome to the bonus hour again, where everything is organic.
Raw dog.
Raw dog, exactly. Oh man.
Sorry to know your story.
Where was I? Oh, okay. I'm going to need a recap, Art. Wait, hold on. Find my daughter, my husband.
Oh, you ain't finished the whole story.
No, I'm picking up where I left off. Okay. She was sitting in between his legs on her knees and giving him a professional. Good. His eyes were rolled to the back of his head and he was moaning like crazy. He moaned more than I've ever heard him moan. Anyway, I stood there and watched him for quite a while, and after she was done giving him a professional, she sat on top of him and started riding him. Oh, come on.
Wonderful.
This is where people think that I'm making up stuff, and I'm not making up anything. I don't have to. People have real problems. Let me continue. I'm sorry for getting off the track, but the good news is that I don't have to quickly speed up because we got a damn song to play, like the rest of the show. Very nice, crew. All right, let me continue. Wait. All right. He was talking. Okay, wait. Riding him like a stallion. Okay. He was talking to her and telling her how much it felt good and how I used to be that good. Oh, gosh, can you imagine that? Smacking it. Your mama used to be that good. Your mama used to be that. Oh, damn. This is a mess. He has been wanting. Okay, wait. She felt so good and how my mama used to be that good, and he now he don't even like to make love to me because I lost my sexual desire. He has been wanting a threesome with me and another woman, but I always told him no, and he asked my daughter would she be willing to have a threesome with him and one of her friends, and surprisingly she said yes. After I heard that, I stormed out of the room. Oh my God, all the while she's hiding behind the planter or something, or the big lazy boy, listening to the moaning and then I guess the after love talk. You know what I mean? Oh, crap. After I heard that, I stormed out of the room and did something very strange. Instead of yelling at them, I looked at them, and then I started to take my clothes off. Oh. I'm not even going on anymore.
Why?
Because I'm not.
I'm going limp in the hood.
Come on, we hear about stuff like this all the time on the show, and it's really getting very Jerry Springerish. And while I like it, it's also disgusting. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I can never get enough of that.
Church, What are they saying on the fax machine? I'm not continuing unless I get encouragement. In the meantime, let's go to the telephone, but don't ask me about that. I'm taking response from the fax machine, 866-WENDY-FAX. I'm marking the page, so if I can continue on. And Crybaby's on the phone?
Yes.
Hey, Crybaby!
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Good. Everybody, you're speaking with Crybaby, or you're listening to Crybaby on the telephone right now. Crybaby is the promotions and marketing director of the Scissorp liquor company. Scissorp and Crybaby are in the Source Magazine's Power issue in the top 30 most powerful people in hip-hop, which is huge.
Yeah, that's big. We're with some big fish up there. Big Jacob, lots of big people. You're up in it. It's crazy. And thank you for the support where you give us from start with Scissorp. You jump on it first before everybody else in the street start to promote it. You're the first person, and we want to thank you for that.
Lick shot. So you guys are the only alcoholic beverage company in that Power of 30, right?
Sure, and we're the only black company. Rapid Brand is black company. Big up to Cameron. Jim Jones is the owner of Scissorp. Richie, their partner, and Vinny. And that is big right there. We have a number that we don't want to say it on the year, but our number is big in sales, and that is what make we in the top 30.
So what's next for you guys?
I don't want to leak it out, but right now we have a meeting today with your people. A champagne and a wine for Wendy Williams.
Oh, wow! Well,
so
I love a drink.
You gotta make your audience choose if they want the wine or the champagne and ready to go. That deal should complete in the next couple of hours or maybe tomorrow.
Well, what's it gonna be called?
You gotta come with the name.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Use the owner of the champagne or the wine. If you choose the wine, use the owner. If you choose the champagne, use the owner.
Yeah, I choose the champagne, and I'll think about a name, and I'll get back to you on that. Thank you, Crybaby. Thank you, Scissorp.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
That is huge. Well, Crybaby, thank you so much.
Sure.
And congratulations on everything.
All
and
right.
And continued success.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah. I don't drink wine. I'm a champagne drinker. All that liquor we consume around here, now we can drink the Wendy champagne. No, that sounds cheesy, right? We got to give it a different name. Hello?
Hello, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I've spoken to you like this is my fourth time talking to you.
Uh-oh.
And I just love your show, and I love the fact that you have the extra hour.
Thank you.
But you know what else I wanted to tell you?
What?
The VH1 special, I think it should be an hour long.
Well,
honestly.
There's a theory, leave them wanting more.
Yeah, you got me wanting more.
Yeah, I want an hour, though, too.
Yeah, you got me wanting more. I'm like, I love everything that you do. I'm such a fan.
I appreciate
you.
And
I was at the Dons and Divas. I spoke to you right after the Dons and Divas, and then you took a picture with me.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a ball.
Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting.
And I'm going to go to the Body Delicious Cruise.
Yeah, now don't forget that is November 4th through November 7th. And you can go to bodyliciouscruise.com for more information. But we're cruising from Miami. We're going to Paradise Island in the Bahamas.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're going to have the usual stuff. The seminars, the parties, the comedy, the exotic dance class, the casinos, and more. You had fun, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. I'm glad you're coming back.
Okay.
All right, honey bunch. I'll speak to you later.
Right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that cruise was fun. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Wendy, what's up?
Hey.
How you doing? I have like two comments to say. You see The Simple Life, or have you caught that show? Or?
The what?
The Simple Life of Paris Hilton.
No, I haven't caught it because it comes on Wednesdays, and I'm at the Comedy Experience.
Well, it's a very, reality shows has become mean, and they take likely... they take the jobs, dropping people cremated mother. And like if you had your mother cremated, would you want them holding and dropping it on the floor and then sweeping it back up? I mean, very spoiled and very bratish bitches. Very much.
Hopefully this will be the last season of that show.
Yeah, and a comment about, like, my friend has some fantasies about, like, girls in Hollywood. Like, he think that you're, he's gonna go out with Mariah Carey and everything else, and I keep telling him, and I hope you agree with me with this, that the only time you get to go out with them is if you're an actor or a sports star.
Not necessarily, but how old is your friend to be so consumed?
No, he's 20, 23.
Yeah.
He has fantasies about that stuff.
Well,
I mean, let's take Halle Berry, and I've never seen them go out with a garbage man. I've never seen none of them do any of that.
Yeah, I think your friend is living a bit in the fantasy world. Not to say that famous, beautiful women don't go out with regular Joe Schmoes, but your friend would probably be served better if he put both feet firmly on earth as opposed to in the stars in heaven and out in Hollywood. Hello?
Hi, this is Miss Wendy.
Yes, hi.
Hi, this is Justin. I'm surprised I got you. I just wanted to say that here in South Carolina or whatever, we do hear you. I hear you on the radio. I hear you on the internet. I'm here in my dorm room here at USC or whatever.
Exactly.
So
you check out the bonus hour.
Yeah, that's how I check out my bonus hour.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's how I do it.
Good. I'm so glad. Well, thank you so much for your support. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, in South Carolina, he can listen to the 4-hour show on Hot 103.9 in Columbia, South Carolina. But now that I turned him on to the bonus hour, he gets the bonus hour over WBLS.com. Love that, Justin. Thank you, hon. Hello?
Hello. Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
Hey. How you doing?
Okay.
I didn't think I would get through.
Well, here you are.
Well, I just wanted to say I was mad you told everybody about the bonus hour. I had to find out about myself.
Yeah, where are you from?
South Carolina.
Yeah, I was just talking to Justin here. He's in his dorm room listening in South Carolina. I love the bonus hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting in my dorm room listening to.
Good. Where do you go to school?
USC, University of South Carolina.
Well, that's where Justin goes. Are you all roommates?
No. I might know Justin, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye. Hello?
Hello, is this Wendy?
Yes.
Hey. I was trying to get you a couple weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
No, it's all good. A couple weeks ago, you were talking about recovering, you were talking about delivering a child and having the episiotomy.
Yes.
And the extra stitch.
Yes.
There's a name for it.
What's it called?
It's called the king stitch.
King?
The first stitch is for the queen.
Okay.
The second stitch is for the king.
Got you.
And I know that because I heard my doctor say it after my first child was born, and I asked my mom about it. She's a retired nurse. But when you talked about it, I thought it was hysterical.
Yeah, that's
the name for it.
Yeah. Do you have children?
2.
Did you get the king stitch?
The first time. The second time, I guess I didn't need it.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Look, take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. One more call. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey.
Hi, this is Eurisha Silas from West Bay, and I'm just calling to say that such a great job, and everything you seem to touch turns to gold. And I just wish you the best of luck, in the coming years and every single day.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Oh, thank you. Bye. Okay, the tally is in as I was talking on the telephone. By the way, tonight at 11 o'clock, everybody, shout out once again to Crybaby and the Scissor Company. They're on the Power 30 for the Source magazine. BET News is doing some sort of special tonight at 11 o'clock, and I'm supposed to be on it. I don't know whether it's I don't know whether it's going to be like 1 minute, 30 seconds, not at all. They were actually taping for about an hour. The most interesting part of what I had to say, though, really was when Art started knocking at the door, because just as she was asking me, the Power 30, how do you handle your power? And I hear the door handling jiggle in my office. Meanwhile, he knew I was in there doing an interview. He ushered the BET people in, and he's jiggling the handle. Microphone all sensitive. I threw down I was sitting with a pillow. I threw it down on the floor, and I started screaming at Art, screaming out like pissing in my the spit on the side of my mouth, and my eyes were fire. Oh, Art and I made up about 20 minutes after 2, but there was a lot of tension going on. I was riding the cotton pony, by the way, which is, a part of my angeration. Raven says, hell no, don't finish that fax. Don't encourage these freaky bitches. Art, if you don't like it, then go make yourself a hot damn Susie. Well, this fact says, Wendy, please finish the story about the daughter and messing around with the mother's husband. LaToya, I got a smattering of faxes. I might tell you 95% of them said go on with the facts. LaToya's is the most close to my heart, though, because she says, Wendy, please, for heaven's sakes, finish the story. Your show is my porn. That's it. The story gets finished. Instead of yelling at them, I looked at them, and then I started to take off my clothes. I said no sound effects.
You said it would go back to
only during the phone calls.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, let me write this down.
All these rules. All right, do what you feel. I want to hear the rest of the story about the daughter. Yup, see, this is from Vincent Pruitt. And he's sensible. He works at Verizon. He got a job, but okay. All right, come on. They both looked at me strange, and I said, both y'all wanted the threesome, and now y'all about to get one.
Oh!
I know. My husband pulled... damn, this is so sad. Because the daughter's 18. It's the mother-daughter and the husband. My husband pulled me to him, and I assumed the 69. I had my behind in his face while I was working him. Yada, yada, yada. I can't get this graphic. His eyes were rolling in the back of his head, and his mouth was wide open, and slob was coming out of the corners. When I tried to ask him questions, he couldn't even give me an answer. She was asking him questions like, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? No doubt. My daughter decided that she needed to be pleasured, so she sat in his face and then got right back off because he was so into me that he couldn't. That's good. I mean, not good, but you know what I'm saying? The mom and I were peer members. That's good. Show these young girls who really knows how to break it off. Yeah. My daughter left angry. Look, good. That's right. Show her, Mom. Show her who's really
a slut.
I'm trying to justify this in my head. This bomb's going off. My daughter left angry. I guess she went to please herself. I proceeded to ride him until he yada, 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 so on and so forth. He was so pleased that he fell asleep instantly, and I whispered in his ear that if he ever my daughter again, he would never get my again. And that was a weak threat, by the way, Mom. I mean, you know. I got up and went to the shower and took a long, hot shower and pleasured myself thinking about my husband's facial expressions. I haven't spoken to my daughter yet because I know, oh, come on. Like I said, Wendy, I'm 43, and 43 is the new 33. Excuse me. She says, like Wendy says, 43 is the new 33. In my case, the new 23. Holla. No, Mom talking about holla. Sad. But so entertaining. Oh, you guys, the update on Bill Cosby. Have you guys heard? Is news still following this case? Do you know that this woman, they're saying that Bill Cosby admitted to, yeah, exactly. So you don't know? So let me just read it. Art, hit the typewriter. No, nuh-uh. Give me my music.
The typewriter?
Go.
I think we need a machine for this one.
Yeah, go ahead, Artie. I just wanted to
Typewriter or Dateline?
Give me Dateline.
All right, here we go.
Following Bill Cosby's voluntary meeting with investigators last week probing allegations of inappropriate fondling brought on by a Canadian woman, both ABC News and Celebrity Justice have confirmed reports that the comedian has admitted to having sexual contact with his accuser, but that it was entirely consensual. We're told that Cosby, who has become a controversial figure lately due to his stern lectures on African-American family values, characterized the sexual encounter as not intercourse and that it involved primarily touching, according to Celebrity Justice. Sources also tell the show that the woman contacted Cosby months after the encounter, asking him for tickets for her and her family. She must be black.
You think?
Or at the very least, this is one dumb broad. And I'm not saying you have to be black to be. I'm just. Why do I find I have to justify everything? Everybody's so damn sensitive. It's just a very Negroidian thing to do, to call somebody for some damn tickets.
Shout outs.
And shout outs and stuff. And if I don't get what I want, I'm going to sue you for sexual harassment. Oh. Anyway. All right, shut up. Okay. Tickets for her and her family to his performance at Casino Rama in northern Toronto. According to Celebrity Justice, Cosby obliged, leaving her tickets at the will call window. As previously reported, the woman worked for Temple University women's basketball at the time of the incident. Her lawyers told Celebrity Justice that Cosby gave the woman what she believed to be an herbal pill of some sort, and that she was legally incapacitated when she says Cosby fondled her at his mansion in suburban Philadelphia. According to Celebrity Justice, Cosby's reps are denying that the comedian gave her an herbal pill. The woman, who now lives in Ontario, Canada, first went to the Canadian police over 2 weeks ago. The case was subsequently referred to the U.S. authorities. Celebrity Justice has obtained the confidential police report stating that she went to Philadelphia to a civil lawyer before contacting the police, which Celebrity Justice is saying raises the question, are these allegations about justice or money? They're about money, this tramp. I mean, I'm only recapping this not to point a finger to Mr. Cosby, who has quite the history, and, you know. However, in this case right here, this is such, in my mind, such a load of crap. It's just entertaining because, you know, the cause says it's all good. It's, you know, as long as there's no intercourse, it's, you know, it's all good. You know, she gave him a professional and whatnot, probably. I don't know, whatever. I don't believe the story. What, Trevor? We have to go into commercials?
I ain't saying a word.
Yeah, but you're giving me that look.
No, I was going to give you a shot 6:30. You want to go now?
Yeah, you know what? We can, because I need to start cleaning up the studio.
Yeah, me too.
And we're going to take a break, everybody. But when we come back, it's right back to talk. Unless you have something that's going to make me snap my neck.
I can make snapping neck.
No, I don't feel like neck snapping. I feel like lip flapping. Dumbass.
That was a Freudian slip. I'm sorry. That was an accident.
Keep it here, everybody. The Wendy Williams Experience continues. And by the way, my buddy Vaughn Harper comes up at 7 o'clock, and he's got The Quiet Storm. Vaughn is a legend, and nobody puts it down like Vaughn Harper. He does The Quiet Storm from 7 o'clock to midnight. Then Champagne comes on and hooks you up until the morning. And then it's Paul Mooney with the PM and the AM, okay? We got it going on. This is the one-stop shop right here, everybody. We're the little station at the end of the dial doing big things. We're the home of today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
Hey, what's happening, shouted? King back. I know y'all missed him, right?
Exclusively on Wendy Williams.
All right, that was just setting me up for a nice story about T.I., you all. That's T.I. Or The Experience. Dear Wendy, I just heard your story about T.I. and Tiny from Escape and how they've been in a relationship for 2 years and they have a son together. By the way, you all, the son's name is King T.I. Now see, watch how you all name your kids. Anyway, she goes on to say, Wendy, T.I. was pushing up on me hard at a club in Tallahassee during FAMU's homecoming back in October. I'm only 5 feet, so he must be into little chicks. He was very nice, and he had a suit on much different than he appears the majority of the time. He and I danced for a few minutes, but the whole time I kept thinking about the video that he's in with his shirt off, and I kept picturing his little bird chest, and I truly wasn't interested. Wendy, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And that's from Little Chick. She's in Miami listening online. Thank you, Little Chick, for that bit of T.I. insight. You all, are you going to be watching The Sopranos on A&E? They've picked it up, but do you watch Sex and the City on TBS? You know what? They have Sex and the City running on HBO one of the nights during the week. I think it might be Sunday. You know what? That's where I go before Wisteria Lane. As a matter of fact, it's like Sunday night earlier in the evening. I've seen Sex and the City for a few weekends. Kanita said that she really enjoyed Cheryl Lee Ralph yesterday. She said, you guys cracked me up in the car. She has some positive energy. And I know she was on your show before. It was like you guys continue your conversation where you left off. Best wishes on her wedding. Yeah, she's about to get married to a senator from Virginia. And she's got a really nice ring. And, you know, she's very happy. And she's beautiful, too. I mean, in person, Cheryl Lee Ralph, just a beautiful woman. But they say, back to The Sopranos, that A&E is paying them $2 million per episode. And that in doing all of the original episodes, there were 2 takes, one with all the curses, and then one, the scenes without the curses, the voiceovers. So maybe the mouths will be moving like one of those Chinese movies, one of those kung fu movies back in the day we used to watch. So it was a makeup artist who hit Snoop with the $25 million lawsuit, accusing him and his friends of gang raping her on the set of Jimmy Kimmel's show. Now, see, I'll tell you what about that Jimmy Kimmel show. They have drinks. They got a full-blown bar in the back. Like when I went on Jimmy Kimmel to promote my book, The Wendy's Got the Heat, a year ago, my friend Regina, I have two best friends, I always tell you. One is Lisa Carnegie, and one is my friend Regina, who lives out in California, and she models, but she's also a mom. She's married and like that. And so it was a party, so I called Reg, and I was like, hey, come on down. They had a pool table set up and video games and loud music. Literally right behind this Jimmy Kimmel set. There's a full-blown party with people who have nothing to do with the show. People in L.A. just know if you'd like to have, a belt of some brown juice or whatever, go to the Jimmy Kimmel set. And it's like a club. There's bouncers at the doors. They let you in and so on and so forth. And then in the front of the club, there's a door that literally you step out of the bar and right onto his set. So as a guest on Jimmy Kimmel's show, you really have to learn how to hold your head and either just say no or have a million drinks and make a fool of yourself. So maybe the drinks just got ridiculous. I don't know. Excuse me, Art, you just walked in the room. There's more to the story. It was a makeup artist who is accusing Snoop and his boys of gang raping her on the set of the Jimmy Kimmel show. Nobody hears you. Jason, do you know which mic to press?
The one that says No,
L.
we on the left.
Dave took off today. He wasn't here yesterday. Trev Hollywood's in charge of everything, but he just ran out. Oh, please. You could have gone during the commercial break, put it on automatic pilot, a little piece of TI. So they say that Paula Abdul is about to go into the sitcom world. Oh, gosh. Well, you know what? Don't hate. Pass me the faxes as they come over. It might be something good. 10 years ago, you gave me a shout out because I was going off to college, and I thought I'd give you an update since you were so encouraging back then. I graduated with a BA in Psych in 1999, and I've been teaching third grade for 6 years in Newark. No, this is a happy story. And am about to finish my MA in education, so on and so forth. I also wanted to tell you about a great weight loss program. Yeah, LA Weight Loss. That's from Crystal over in Newark. Oh, congratulations, Crystal. I love to see when all my children do well. I raised her. She's just giving me an update. I love that. Anyway, back to Paula Abdul. So they say that she wants to embark on sitcom life, and that after appearing with Julia Roberts and Eric Roberts, Eric Roberts, Julia Roberts' brother, on his show Less Than Perfect. Well, in that episode, which happens to air this coming Friday, Paula says that she was very pleased by the whole sitcom experience. And here's her quote: "If I had my wish for any other job other than American Idol, I would want to have a job like that. I had a blast and everyone was so much fun and easygoing. They have such fun on the set, yada, 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 so on and so forth." I mean, I'd be open to that. Yeah. You know, a sitcom is only a half hour of your time.
But she's excited about it. Like, she sounds broke.
She's not broke. She's on American Idol. She doesn't have any money problems. She just has man problems. Paula Abdul, you know, she just can't seem to hang on. Remember, she was engaged to Colton of the Smith & Wesson fortune? That broke up, and she manages to get these wealthy white men, and she goes out with them in public and so on and so forth. On my red carpet special, by the way, on VH1, which is Thursday at 11 p.m., so this was, I think, the first VH1 show that I did. Ignore the baseball hat. It was when throwback jerseys were still going on. That's how long ago the show was. And I had on a little throwback dress. Ignore the red lipstick. I would never wear red on camera anymore. I barely wear it in real life. Ignore my look. I'm not there for the look. I'm there for the funny. Just look at Paula Abdul. She's dressed like a tramp, and she's with Jason Guarini from American Idol. Justin. And so, you know me. I get on the red carpet. I don't care. I'm shouting out and screaming and whatnot. And I think I might have called her a tramp. Ooh. And then here comes Randy from American Idol. So I need him to co-sign on, Paula and Justin's relationship. He says something politically correct, and then he moves on. But anyway, Wendy Williams on fire on the red carpet on VH1. That's a long title. I wonder how it looks in TV Guide. Wendy Williams on...
I think it's spelled Wendy and then half of your last name and ...
No, it probably says red carpet special VH1. See, I always think it's too good to be true that they're actually going to, Anyway, back to Left Eye, because I left you off with this one about 2 hours ago. I don't know what happened to make me divert my attention. It happens. So Left Eye was working on a top secret project with Ray J, who's Brandy's brother, before she died in her car crash in Honduras back in 2002. Well, Ray J, she and Ray J were half through an album being put together by Suge Knight. Because remember, she was on death row at the time of her death, when she decided to take the vacation to Honduras, and we know what happened. So Ray J regrets that the album was never completed and the track was never released. And here's his quote. It was coming out crazy. The songs were hot, but unfortunately we were not able to do the deal because of Left Eye passing. Well, Suge is still sitting on the track. Maybe it'll be released.
Could be dated by this point, though.
Yeah, but even if it's dated, I mean, I would still like to... It doesn't have to be released as a single. Somebody forward it to me. I would love to hear... Please give me the website to bid on your hour on the show. www.ebay.com/Jackie Robinson. Thank you.
Just go to ebay.com and Jackie Wilson flashes up on you.
Not Jackie Wilson.
I said Robinson.
No, that's not what you said. R. Kelly's still kicking up dust in the legal system. Well, apparently he got the thumbs up from the authorities. Hold on.
What the?
Isn't it Tuesday? Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be gone from my system. All right. He was given the thumbs up from the Chicago authorities to leave town to do some more live shows. So they say that he made his first court appearance Friday, January 28th, dealing with this child porn case. And authorities approved his request to play his show in Miami, but they insisted that he check in with the court each day while awaiting a trial date for the, sex tapes that we've seen of a man that looked like R. Kelly to me, y'all.
Sound like him, too.
He didn't talk during the tapes.
Yeah, he did, too.
What did he say?
Move over there. I'm serious.
Did he?
He said move over there. All right, right here.
Yeah, he was directing.
He was directing the film, yeah. He was director.
You remember in detail.
Exactly. That's disgusting.
I still watch it to this day.
No, don't say that. You've got a daughter. Don't say that.
I'm watching with the older people. There was only one scene with the girl. I watched the 3 in before that one.
See, to me, the most interesting scene was the urination. Remember when she was standing on the stage, you all? And she opened her legs. Oh. And next thing you see, the golden shower. See, and the man who looked like Kelly was sitting with a handheld camera on the couch. But but all you see are his legs wide open. Like, you don't know what he's doing. And I'll tell you the other interesting scene. When they were outside on the patio, and he urinated down her. Remember? She was laying back, and she looked all young and confused and stuff. What is today, Tuesday? A lot of benefits are going on. There's a silent auction on Thursday in Englewood, New Jersey, with a performance by an up-and-coming person named Justin Matthews. And I don't have a website that you can go to, but it's Sri Lanka Tsunami charity show, sponsored by United Aid. So people are still, sending their money and thinking about, the what happened overseas with the tsunami. I just had a meeting, as a matter of fact, with my writing partner. We're working on my third book. It's going to be fire. Oh, gosh. It's going to be crazy. I said no. You do it.
You said do what I felt.
All right. Well, I'm going to repeat. It's going to be fire. There you go. But that's not the point. The point is that Karen and I were talking about it, and how we sent our money, but how, we were skeptical about was it really going to get there. Just all kinds of stuff dealing with that. Anyway, but Justin Matthews is a producer, and he worked with Angie Stone and Jill Scott and whatnot. So people are still doing good things to try to help people overseas. And by the way, shout out to you, Tarsha. Hold your head and kiss the baby and focus. Little Mo. Do people still care? No disrespect. I am just asking.
About our lips only when I was singing.
Well, Little Mo is the self-proclaimed, listen to her title. You know, I'm the queen of all media. Yeah. Mother of hip-hop. Oh, my God. Well, she's got 2 significant projects coming out this year. The first one is an album with Cash Money Universal, and her second, wait. Oh, and she's got a daughter. She's pregnant. Does it seem like Little Mo's always pregnant?
I was just thinking the same.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, she gets pregnant a lot.
Come on, don't make it sound like that. Look at me. She's due at the end of this month. But she won't have long to relax because...
She's pregnant again.
No, she does a radio show someplace called the Little Mo Hour. A Little Mo Hour.
Only time she has free between getting pregnant, an hour.
Or maybe it's the name of her CD. I don't know. I'm confused. Is it time to go? I'm hungry.
You got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Okay, well, let's round it out with the last faxes of the day. Let me see. Dear Wendy, number 1, all basketball coaches and basketball players are not gay. Who said that? Who said that?
They do have an email thing called outsports.com. A lot of them are.
Well, you know. Number 2, the woman is white with curly hair. Bill Cosby's alleged finger pop is a white woman with curly hair? She looked brown-skinned to me.
She was light-skinned.
Number 3, she was not a Temple University coach. Get your information correct. Love you. Can't say my name. All right, well, correct me then. Damn, I got a life outside of this. Dear Wendy, I'm a great fan of your show. I started listening to you because of my boyfriend. I love you. You're outrageous. I'm from Los Angeles and so happy I can listen to you now on the beat. Thank you. I'm a Latin man and I've been in a how you doing relationship for
That's a whole term.
Exactly. For the past 9 months. Well, my boyfriend is black and now I know why they say once you go black, you never go back. Anyhow, he is very big, and after all this time, I am not as tight as I used to be. Oh, gosh. You know what? What can he use to pucker his pucker? You know, what can... I would like to know if there's anything I can use to tighten up my butt. If I can use the same thing that women use to tighten... I don't know. What can he use? Art, don't be insulted. You know I want to ask you, but I'm trying to send you on a different path. But Art, what does he use?
Abstinence. Just don't do anything for a while. Let it close up on its own.
Use your Little Mo. All up in here.
Yeah.
Start,
Yeah.
Give him a professional. Start bringing knee pads on you all's dates. I don't know. I know if your bowels drop it out, though, Imodium OD helps.
Yeah, that works as a good answer.
Yeah, thank you. Give me my last faxes. Here they come. You all stop faxing. I'm about to leave. I don't like to leave these faxes for Vaughn Harper because this toe is a toe talk is not up his alley. No, sir. No, sir. Moni Love is the mother of hip-hop. Whenever she is, wherever she is, that's from Ian. Ian, Moni Love hosts a morning show in Philly on the radio station that I'm not on. There's 2 Urbans in Philly, and Moni's on the other one. Is that her name, the mother of hip-hop? I never heard her. I never...
She got enough kids, though, but...
We're just talking. Who'd you say her baby's father was?
One of the Jungle Brothers.
The one with the big nose?
And the dreads. Dark one.
Whose nose is bigger, his or KRS's?
They're running...
That's a tie. That's a tie.
Yeah. House music all night
long. All right, all night long. As a matter of fact, can I please have that tomorrow during the Gangsta Hour or at some point during the... Can you please start getting, really? Okay. I would love to hear Jungle Brothers. By the way, a shout out to the cool DJ Red Alert. Yes, I heard he's not doing well. Now, Red, wherever you are, as soon as you get it together, can you please meet Art someplace at some bar and give him some Jungle Brothers? House music all night long. House music.
Red Alert will have it, if anybody.
Ella, poo, poo, poo. All right, you all. It's time for me to get out of here. I've had a fabulous time throughout the entire day. I love you for checking out the Gangsta Hour. Please come back tomorrow. And I'm going to turn it over now to the legendary. Come on, let's start cleaning up this toe. It's a toe mess. I can't stand when Vaughn comes in here. He's a man of a certain age and a certain amount of dignity. And we're just not there yet. All right, Vaughn Harper is next, everybody, with The Quiet Storm. You have a very safe evening, and I love you for listening. Don't forget to wake up tomorrow morning with PM in the AM, followed by a Demu, and then I'll be back at 2 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.